back.
She had a fiance?
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, wow. Who's
Thor's brother.
Yeah, Thor's brother. He played in the Hunger Games
Oh,
as
Loki?
Dale.
No.
No.
Damn it.
He's from Asgard or Asgard?
It's Asgard. It's the
Asgard?
Norse.
Asshole guard.
The Norse.
And I'm pretty sure you were thinking Ascalon.
As-
But that's from...
Lion, the
Narnia?
Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Ascalon?
Yeah, that's
No,
Narnia.
that's Narnia.
Ascalon?
Yeah.
Isn't that from Guild Wars?
No, it's Aslan.
Oh, that's also Aslan. Yeah. Sorry.
I was thinking Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe too.
I'm like
Actually.
pointing at my computer going, wait, Narnia?
You're pointing towards the closet.
No, Aslan's the lion.
Is that where you go to?
Ow!
Unless it's a painting.
Aslan.
Put you guys on the ship, damn it.
No. We can swim in water really well now, so we don't have to. Haha, screw
I
5
was
minutes.
in water anyway.
Wait.
5 minutes.
No.
How was it? Yeah.
It's not
Get
for
up.
5 minutes.
Back.
It's, yeah, you guys are
Yeah, it is.
swimming.
This is your other one. There's another one of you. There you go.
Here, I'll stab you.
Stabby.
Now she can send out illusions.
Somebody grabbed my toe. Was it Risa or Rascal? Rascal's down
It was me.
What?
Put your legs fully under the table. The cats can't jump off on it.
Yeah. They're up higher now. Yes.
Did you get the
that
calendar?
doesn't help.
Yeah.
The one that misses will still miss, and this
Yeah,
one
no-
can still get up.
And the one that misses will cross the leg.
Scrabbling hooks.
No, 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 no.
No, Chelsea. Don't, please don't.
But I like this song.
I hate it so much.
You just hate her.
And
Everything associated.
So if I ever get my hair cut like that,
No.
did you hear the big joke?
No,
You
tell us.
The girl
Like
that
that?
played in the Hunger Games with her ex-fiance. What's her name?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence played with the ex-fiance. No, Liam Hemsworth. And she got her hair cut for another role, and it was all short, like Miley Cyrus's. And she walks in, and he's like, "No!" And she just breaks out into wrecking ball. She's like, "I can't!" And he wouldn't talk to her for 5 minutes. It was pretty good. And she was telling people this on like a Saturday Night Live interview, so she's totally dissing Miley Cyrus.
everyone disses Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus, this is Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus is too busy sticking out her tongue to diss anything.
Just lick things.
What?
So who wants to give a recap from last time?
Last time.
They all got shocked by giants. Do they still have damage?
Probably not now.
Yeah, it was probably something.
Excuse us for not being storm souls.
It was an invigorating shock.
I lost one hit.
It empowered you.
Yes.
Actually,
It
I think I
empowered you
was.
to lose 1 health.
I think I. Nope,
Yes.
I didn't resist.
Permanently.
No, wait.
No!
No, that's like half my health.
Yeah.
So did
That's
we
pathetic.
find some other items that I don't know might be on the list somewhere?
No.
Do you need a top-up cap?
Sure. Are you suggesting that I top my up?
Yes.
No,
And-
no. I was just gonna take some for me when I did it.
Oh, G-Cam, you're looking thirsty there. Maybe you should get some pop.
I was just thinking that.
Had my little sister over the other day and she got smashed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
When was
Beer,
that?
beer.
When was
How
that?
much?
When we had her over for
All
that barbecue
half
with her
7?
boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
That's fine.
She got smashed in front of him.
Smash!
He was probably
With a
drunk.
rock!
He
No,
drove.
he drove.
Smash, brothers!
She asked him if he could
Super.
drive so she could drink. And
Speaking
I made daiquiris that were very rummy.
Speaking of which, what do you think of him?
He's nice, but I still know what he does.
You a porn star?
No, he's just a dumbass.
Nobody would hire him.
Somebody spoke in the fridge.
There's one from that fridge.
Cam's not gonna
What?
walk for. Is he?
What is it?
In the
The
other
Coke.
fridge, Coke.
Please.
And he needs a cup.
A cop.
And if you could please
Just take
get,
the 2 liter.
if you could
Oh.
please get him a saucer.
Crap, I'm getting the next one already.
Anyone else
Well,
want
you're
anything
up.
while the maid is up?
Well, no, I'm kidding.
But when you
I
go
don't wanna know
back
if the
that
maid is up.
way,
I still got half my beer. I'm good.
I don't
I'm
know.
okay right now.
I might try one of those
All
Smirnoff
those
Ices,
jokes about
though.
wood.
Oh, God.
That arouses my suspicion.
Insight check.
No, I'm not inciting that.
see your hands, but you're oh shit. You're poking me.
Why do we invite them over?
Pokemon. That's what it's all about, really. I'm guessing you want a full?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do
Thank
you want
you.
some?
No, I'm good.
Cat.
Gotcha.
Guess Cat's playing Gunnar today.
Do you want to see my pocket monster?
Fucking mustard. Look, it's evolving.
Okay, I quit. We're done for tonight. I need booze.
There's turning off ice in there.
Evolving into some kind of mushroom?
They wonder why they're single.
I'm not single. It's because Sarah's just like me.
I was pointing at them.
Kind of one this way.
What's that? You have some more pizza? Okay.
Yes, eat the Hawaiian one.
I'm eating it.
I had all the vegetables on my pizza. I didn't pick any off. It
There
was
weren't
kind,
any.
it was kind of
Gonna say,
crunchy.
how is there vegetables on the pizza though?
I had the chicken one.
Oh, okay.
2 pieces.
Wait, you ate green peppers?
Yeah,
And
she's
onion.
been doing that.
There's onion in it?
There's green peppers in the calzones.
Green purple.
Not his.
No?
I don't
just
want it.
mine?
Okay, that was
Because
a
they have allergy problems at his work, apparently.
Apparently someone deathly allergic to peppers, which sucks because I
That
don't
didn't
know
take you long.
that was a long review of what happened last week. Last time.
Yeah, so someone review.
We did! We fought, we killed people, we found giants, they zapped the rest of them, we kept on sailing.
What was his name?
Why in the fuck would I remember that?
Thunderman. Gunnar. No.
Was the full battle last time? I can't
No.
No, we had
We
half
have
of it.
half the finished off.
You guys were-
Basically,
Remember he
I
jumped
was
off
you
the
guys
ship
are
thing and
pretty
had to
well
land
done.
on my dragon and miss?
basically I was overboard and trying to get back on the bloody ship.
Yeah.
We were just.
Poor
fighting.
Gunnar would have taken a good amount of damage if he'd missed the dragon completely. Good thing I can roll. Probably not gonna roll today, I rolled 2 last time.
Hey, all he would have had to do was dive.
He was wearing chainmail!
It would have protected him from the impact.
He would have sunk!
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so...
Oh, his name's Captain Stormrider.
What?
Stormrider.
Okay, I thought you said...
Stomp Rider.
I was like...
I might have.
I don't think that was it!
Curb stomp!
Yeah. Captain,
Stop Rider!
Captain Curb Stomper.
How did you get that name?
Let me show you! Put your mouth down there.
He's pulling out his pocket monster.
Why?
It's not effective.
Alright. Continuing on.
Holy fuck!
With the half-giants fading out of your view, you continue your journey.
They left their boat. They're just disappearing.
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
They were half-giants.
What's the other half?
Did you ask?
Stop, he's going red in the face.
Thunder.
Keep on going.
It's too hot.
I need booze. God
Alright.
damn it.
Need some ice for that drink?
No, it's okay.
Do you need some ice
Can we
for
pop
you?
a window?
No, it's okay.
It is open.
Really?
Yeah, slightly.
Oh, there's no airflow in this
Well,
house.
that's, well, the AC was on earlier, so it'll probably kick in again, so that's why I didn't
There
have
is
that.
rum, would you like
What?
There's a lot of rum.
rum?
Rum?
Oh,
No.
we have Coke.
We do have Coke here.
I'm probably not drinking any more beer later.
Well, I did good today.
Well, you
Yes,
didn't bring the
it
rum.
almost
but
makes up for last.
the Coke, yes. Good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sailing another day, you start entering the channels leading the Vilhan Wilds.
Which we already had a big argument over being in before.
Same bat time,
Yes.
same bat channel.
We did, and
Really?
like I said, I'll probably review the days because we might not have gotten as many.
No, not really. We took, looks like, what's that? 7
10
days to repair the ship?
Yeah. Which is right, because you guys were down to snacks, ground
Skitty, skitty,
turkey,
skitty.
felt for chairs, and wait.
You
No.
were like 1,000.
Wait.
I got a
Yeah, it was down to like
180. Can you? What's that? Please and thank you.
Man, we had a lot of things still on the ship, though.
Yeah.
Got lots of stuff on there.
How good we had breakfast.
Pokemons?
So the crew didn't repair themselves because, well, you can't.
The
But
fucking monsters were only half gems.
Is that like a half chub?
What?
Oh my god. No?
Becky, look at her butt. It is
Alright.
so big.
let's try and actually focus here.
He said, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
So yeah, the channel here isn't like, like a small channel which is narrow. It's wide. It's probably about as wide as
Deep enough for a ship?
fairly deep, yeah.
Did we go in the throat of the river?
Why do we sit across from each other? We just look over and we're like, fuck.
Because the only alternative is to have him in front of Cam.
It was tight and narrow, but it was also wide.
I didn't say it was tight and narrow. I said it's not.
Oh, it looks-
Hey, it's not me this time.
Do you read your shit when you write it down?
Yes. I just don't have as dirty of a mind.
I honestly didn't think that till you guys started giggling, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Need more beer for this.
You sure you don't want rum?
Too.
But this channel is probably as wide as one of the Great Lakes. So even sailing down the middle of it, you still don't really see the sides of it.
It
Like
needs a
that's
mega evolution. Ow!
Did you kick her? Or...
Yes!
Oh, I thought you hit a screw or something.
she'll have to screw up there.
Why? So you can screw me?
Giving her the screw.
Okay, really, I need to go to bed.
Alright.
Well,
Now-
session done, let's go.
Hooray.
Thirsty, don't make me laugh.
Good session. Did we level up?
Not now, no. That I think you down leveled. Revoking all your magical items. Throwing you off the ship.
You already did that.
Right. So yeah, it's as you're traveling down this way.
See?
Hmm?
See?
You see lots of water around. Yeah.
And a seagull?
No, you don't actually see any seagulls. But partway through this day,
Is that a fucking pterodactyl?
are you still up in Crow's Nest?
Yeah,
All right.
that's where I am right now.
Oh, good. Where am I?
Can't really tell.
Crow's Nest
You
is
gotta
here.
put yourself. Yeah. Just hold that.
Well,
Crow's
one
Nest
of
is
the-
here.
No, that's where, that's... I thought that was supposed to be there.
No, it was in the middle, isn't it?
Not always.
Shoot.
I thought it was there.
That's
Yeah,
where we
I thought
had
it was on the
before.
front.
I thought I was here because the mask got broken off. And he fell down.
That's a
No,
tall-
I
No,
never
that
was
was-
on it. I left the mast
Yeah,
when we
you
were
were-
getting this
The one in the middle is usually the tallest one, so it probably would have throws
The
out
first
on it.
fight on the boat, he
I'm
was here.
pretty sure
Yeah.
it's always in the middle.
This boat's fucked.
Well, when they had to put up the mass again, they kind of just jiggered everything around.
Jiggered.
Yeah, jiggered. You know, rejiggered? You don't know the saying?
Or pre-jigger.
Jiggered? There's actually a proper word and I can't think of it right now because all I can think of is jiggered.
Jimmy?
Cookie cutter?
Jimmy would work better.
Yeah. MacGyver?
Why is everything funny to you?
Tired?
Yeah.
The whole day with children.
So did I.
Perception.
I spent the whole day with
Since you're
15
up there,
children.
Okay.
Yeah.
14 plus I have a
Me and
decent
my two
perception.
friends in
25.
That's all we do at
Alright.
the table in the cafeteria.
You see
It's-
what looks to be a shipwreck coming up.
Oh god, that's rhyming.
Hey guys, there's a
No, they-
shipwreck coming up.
How old?
Hopefully.
Oh, it looks like it was made about 3... How the hell should I know?
Figure it out!
It's quite a way up there, so it would be hard to determine that.
Are you
without
sure it's just
going
not a
over.
log?
I'm gonna roll a history check to see if I know. That was sarcasm, by the way.
Oh my god, it's my grandma's boat.
Alright.
Do we want to go investigate that, or are we going to assume it's some kind of a trap?
Is
The
it in
captain,
the
does the captain know what it is?
Flossing.
You ask the captain, he says, well, it looks like a shipwreck to me.
Do you know how old it is?
He says, it's hard to tell from this layout. We can pull it closer if you like.
It's in the middle of the channel?
No,
Oh,
not in the middle. It's
off to the side.
off to the side. So you
Hey,
have to
you
kinda
can walk on water
veer
here
a little bit.
I can also fly. What's your point?
And drink water.
She also has a dragon.
Yeah, do you want to go investigate it before we get too close with the ship?
Oh, sure.
I'll start climbing it.
Go on, SpongeBob! Race to your death!
Well, if you want, one of us can ride the dragon with you.
No, you can't.
Yeah, apparently it's really tough.
It's too heavy.
They can only hold one person.
No, I meant you can go on the water and someone can ride the dragon, so you have backup.
Water skiing?
My dragon is my backup.
Yeah, bitch.
Do you want to go check it out to see if there's anything there?
Fine. I
Is it-
fly.
Dude, so we are getting
On your dragon?
Sure.
How close are you bringing the ship?
Close enough.
I want to get within about 500 feet, you think?
500 feet.
Alright.
That's really safe.
No.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
pretty
Half a
close.
kilometer.
Yeah, well. About how close are we?
So it's
right
not
now?
too far of a fly,
Probably about
but
a kilometer.
far enough away if it
Yeah.
happens.
I'd rather stay, about half a kilometer sounds good to me.
Alright. We can do like, I was about to say an Anara check. An Arcana check.
Alright, check.
And Anara check.
I do an Anara check. Yep, Anara's there.
No, she's not. She's on her dragon off the boat now.
Oh.
You failed.
Alright.
alright. Yeah, the captain is able to slow down the ship as he starts veering towards it until you're about 500 or so feet away. Nara heads off on her dragon.
Dan, just someone's with the talking stone thing.
You know it's Skysong, right?
Yeah.
Never called by its name.
The dragon.
Miley.
Skysong. I can't even like it! He started it. Oh, fuck!
We like these new chairs.
I know, you get some good.
Get some good
Swing.
weight.
Yeah.
Jackass.
It's a good thing I don't have it on my phone.
Oh, good.
Roll perception check.
Why?
There's no
Because
honor
you're
set up.
flying
There'll be
over,
no
right? Or
honor.
flying towards
Hooray.
it.
Why do I have to roll perception?
Because it would be perception to look at it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fail.
I see nothing.
She falls off the dragon!
What can I see from here?
What did you get?
Less.
Less.
Or probably more.
As you get
What about
to...
passive perception? That's at least 16.
It's not passive.
You're holding the telescope backwards. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
That's really small.
You fly, and as you're getting there, to you it looks just like a shipwreck. You're not sure on how old it is or anything, but
I'm going to detect treasure.
so
I did not detect treasure.
you fly back to the ship then.
Does it look like there's barnacles or shit going on the side?
There's a couple.
So it's not that old.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I go back.
It doesn't look like
There's
to
nothing waiting
you.
to
It
kill
doesn't
us.
look like it's been there for very long.
How much is above water?
Is there a big hole in the center of the ship? And is the mast broken?
Maybe we
Not
can
sure actually. Not
Maybe
that
we can
yet.
fix it.
No, I wonder if it was the same bitch as tried to kill us the first time.
Oh yeah,
It's
Oh.
another trap.
Oh,
Stupid.
if you're looking at
Giants.
something like that, comparing, doesn't look like it. As you get closer, though, you do see there are some rocks and things around it.
So they crashed.
Rock.
Can
So
you,
they're
te-
dumb.
can you tell what kind of damage was done to it besides was it just the
She
rocks?
can't, no.
My perception was 10.
Oh.
So
She's not a scene.
that's what she informs you of. That's what she tells you when she comes back
Oh, Lord.
to the ship.
He's just trying to feed us.
Come back!
The captain
No.
says, "Oh, shall we go take a look?"
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Except for don't get too close to the rocks.
Says, I'll stay. I won't get any closer than 200 feet, and then we can send in one of the
Little
life
boss.
rafts.
We can send in one of the longboats.
Yeah, the longboats.
The life rafts. Get out of the bridge, you craphead! Stop playing pussies!
Captain Phillips.
The captain says, there could be some loot on board.
Woo!
At very least supplies.
Like loot.
If it's not that old.
Time to go and look.
God damn it, Kyle.
Why are your feet so far forward?
My feet aren't that far forward.
They're playing bare footsies.
I'll kick you. Apparently it hurts.
You
So you get closer.
Harpies!
Everyone else roll
Initiative, okay.
no perception if you're looking off the
Yeah.
bow.
27.
I will do
20 perception.
a religion check to see if I get
20
a
and
bad,
20?
27.
Oh, 27.
I'll
Oh.
see if I get a bad mojo from it. Religion. 25.
Alright.
Bad mojo, right?
That's Mojo Jojo.
It's Austin Powers looking for his mojo.
Stop it!
Why are your feet so far forward?
Both your feet are hanging straight
guys are
down
what,
off the chair, and
level
actually yours are
12?
swinging.
12.
Alright.
Wow. It's
Well,
shorter than
above
I thought.
So,
I kick you.
with both of you are able to tell that this ship does
have bad
look
mojo Jojo.
old. It
Looks
was
like it's made of wood.
yeah, it's made of wood.
Good job.
It was
guys.
probably a military ship of some sort.
Oh.
From your religion check,
It's a cursed
you don't
place.
you don't feel anything overly religious about it. It doesn't
Okay.
seem like it was like a crusade.
So
ship
it's
or
not
anything like
it's
that.
not
It doesn't-
haunted?
Not from first glance.
I call up, are you haunted?
Have you been drinking again?
Only some.
He's still buzzed from that thunder ale.
To be fair, so I think so am I. That was
It
potent.
was like a
Buzzed.
day and a little bit ago.
It was that potent.
He's
Stop
still
it!
buzzed.
Yeah.
Oh, stop that. Yeah.
Not him, the cat.
All right.
Yeah,
So you
I think
get
it's-
closer. Captain pulls you up to about 200 or so feet,
Let's go.
and then something happens.
Oh,
The
Lord.
music changes.
What do I see?
Go.
It'll
the
be
one
this,
that I wanted?
it'll be that.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's what I wanted.
Go.
This kind of sounds like Chrono Trigger.
It's not.
Huh.
Is then when you see the
Come
water
across.
churn and bubble around the ship,
Oh,
and then
shit.
slowly the ship itself begins to rise up out of the water slowly. In the distance,
Your religion sucks!
Our ship or the shipwreck?
that one is rising up right now.
The shipwreck. Okay. That is the ugliest hat I've ever seen.
In the distance, ancient masts begin to break the water. Ancient wrecks begin to rise around them. As the ship rises,
Oh, fuck,
you
it's
see
that island.
I was
that the
thinking
boats
too.
rise upon a huge black rocky surface, each one fixed in place with massive mounds of coral and barnacles.
Cat
Some
has
ships are
to
crammed
see
into
the
deep
island.
ravines and crags in the surface. Before long, your ship starts to lurch and move in an unnatural direction, as it appears to be scraping against some sort of material. In every direction, ships rise from the sea, ships with foam and debris. Suddenly, the ship rocks violently, almost tipping you over, catching the boat on the landscape rising out of the water. The captain screams out, "All hands to deck!"
Okay, should I jump out of the mast?
Is that part of the
I think
deck?
I'd be holding on to them.
That's totally not the music I wanted. I think this is totally it.
Any other one was good to start with.
Swing music.
As he spins the wheel, you see the sails drop down as they start catching wind and speed. But it was moving,
In the wrong
it was
direction.
already moving slowly to begin with, and in the wrong direction. You see the landscape move and shift like a giant creature. The horizon totters and reels in your vision, and then it is when the crew realizes they are on the back of some sort of ancient creature.
Fuck.
Gonna need to add some stuff to that, so I'm gonna have Kyle in charge of the board.
Get in the pen.
I'm going to. And you guys will all be moving one initiative, so all at the same time.
Okay.
speed and distance. We might want to. Here, 1 second.
I suspect the ship that was out of the water
To here, all
first
that.
is the key to it.
Sure.
I don't know.
It's a target.
Distance.
Because if it wasn't out of the water, no one would track the crew.
Yeah. That's no ordinary shipwreck.
6.
That's a space station.
1,000. 10.
You know what? I'm not going to get
Here.
it.
Speed is 1,
Did we win?
No.
Speed.
Explain this in 1 second here.
Oh, good.
So it's not the island?
I think it is.
But you said it was a creature.
Yeah. How do you think the island keeps moving around?
Yeah, how?
There's a goddess.
Yeah, magic. Hello.
No, nobody home.
Alright.
My guess is
Well-
it is this island.
Apparently I only have one of these right now.
Hooray.
Oh, I have to cut it. Can you cut that in half right across there? 2 trees. 1 tree,
Can't
2
cut it.
trees. Oh, we have scissors.
I can't cut straight.
Someone else can.
Or I could just do this.
Alright.
Or just hold it and grab an angle.
Something to that effect.
That's on.
The creature has risen easily 100 feet into the air, and it is still submerged. Water is pouring down this creature in massive flowing waterfalls in each crevice and divot in its back. You see that it's forming waterways and paths along its back as the ship gets caught in the water and is moving with it. The captain says, "I need help guiding the ship," as he holds onto the wheel. You guys are at speed 1. Basically, at the end of a round,
That's how far I move.
that's how far you move. You're not sure how far you have to go, but the speed will be taken to the distance. And the object here is get the fuck off the back of this thing.
Hooray.
So perception, nature.
That's what that's for. These are kind of the actions you guys can take. They're standard actions, so you still have your full complement of
Sweet, I see
moves.
thievery. I'm doing that.
Athletics.
Endurance.
Again, as in with most skill challenges,
Oh, intimidate.
you can do one, and then not that same action consecutive turns, right? So you can't do thievery. There are certain areas in the ship where you have to do things. Man the rigging is anywhere between the masts. Steer the ship. You have to be up here with the captain. Order the crew. I need crew tokens, so I will grab some tokens for crew members.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Token ring.
Well, I'm over here.
What else do I need to explain on that?
I am
Someone
not doing
has
the
to steer the
I'll
ship.
do the rigging.
Captain. I do not want to steer.
I'm at
Steering the
back
ship
side
is
of the
basically helping the captain steer the ship, going, move the fuck that way, move the fuck that way, rock's coming.
Move, Pip.
Yeah,
Get out the way.
like, he's steering it, but he needs help, like, guiding it, right? So someone has to do that, otherwise the ship's going to take damage.
And that's up by the.
And that's,
The wheel.
has to be over here.
Done.
And yeah, you can use any of these checks. The DC is on there, 20. Failures, it tells you down here. Someone has to also man the rigging at least once.
I can handle that.
Yeah, and that also, manning the rigging increases the speed of the ship. Right?
Okay.
Steering the ship means you don't take damage. At least from that.
Okay.
Ordering the crew. Right now the crew is kind of scattered about. Actually, this guy should be here. If you're going to use a bonus from the crew, they'll give you a +1, but they have to be adjacent to you
For whatever.
for whatever check you're doing.
man the
So
conversation.
yeah, so if you wanted to man the rigging and you got right here, you get a +2 to your check. Or you can order the crew and make them move up to 8 spaces.
6.
Or up to 6.
Up to 8.
Sorry. No, whatever's on there, because I had already thought about all of this before, and that's why it's all printed off. Yeah, so they provide a +1 bonus if you're adjacent to you. Alright?
Okay. You want to look at one of these while explaining it? So you can. What about the cumulative minuses and stuff?
Well, that's just that.
To make the DCs easier?
No.
More difficult.
More difficult. Checks take a -1. So for every 100 damage to the ship, the steering the ship, or the man the riggings, is going to be now a 20 if it goes down to 900 health. At 500 health, it's now 24.
Okay. Oh, -1 to your score. Okay.
Yeah.
You said DC's now 19. This should have been 21.
If your speed is higher, though.
Yeah,
Every 2 speed.
that's an example. So if you're at 2 speed, then it's 21. So, yeah, I don't know why I had that down like that.
Yeah, okay.
That's the opposite way.
The
Sorry.
faster you go, the more it works against you.
Yeah, basically. And ordering the crew, for every 5 crew dead, it's -1 to ordering the crews.
Less than move around, basically.
Yeah.
So it's for the checks in that column. Okay.
Yeah, it's only for the checks in each of the columns. And these are the things that I saw fit for the checks. If you can come up with a reason for something else in that time, or in that area, that's fine as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Man the rigging with magic!
Probably can, as long as you come up with a good way on how to do it.
Streetwise to find the right way.
Order the crew.
I don't think Streetwise would be applicable
I don't
in this
think so at
in
all.
this at all.
You suck, I'm good.
Yeah.
I can see Arcana.
What about boat-wise? That's a charisma one, right?
Yeah.
Why do I suck? I've actually got a lot of things that apply to this.
Boat-wise?
I hopefully hit a lot of people on these. Yeah, so you're not sure how far you have to go,
I'm man in the fucking rigging.
but the captain says, "We gotta get off this!"
No,
Bye.
fuck! Thanks, Sherlock!
Alright, and also,
Nope.
I want this to go, like, really quick. I don't have a timer, I wish I did, because I would be using it. So, as soon as you know what you're doing, roll.
Your phone has a timer.
I don't want to keep doing it, like, every
So to
minute.
order the crew, you have to
Be next to a crew member.
be next to a crew member and then send them to do something.
Yeah. But that takes your
Are we
standard
allowed
action.
to move?
Yes, you have a standard, a move, and a minor. As if you would in a combat.
Diplomacy. How about you go over there and help us? Nah.
And these are all standards.
These are all standards, yes. They'll take your standard action.
Okay, well, I'm gonna man the rigging.
And you don't see any enemies right now, so you
I think
wouldn't
I
be
might do the
attacking
same to
anyone.
start.
Okay.
Nah, maybe I'll do perception first.
Well-
Alright. So, who's up first?
Me.
Alright.
Move. Top
Okay.
steer.
Using what?
Theory.
Okay,
Steal the wheel from him.
Oh, perception, sort of say, trying to pick the best way to go.
The
Alright.
wheel broke off.
Hey, 16.
Okay.
I have
Plus
no-
lots.
Oh, I'm going to need a lot of dice too. Oh, well,
Perception.
that's
31.
okay. I'll get them later. Alright. You got it. You got the DC, so you know what you have to hit. As long as you hit it,
Yeah.
you got it.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, as Dethul goes up there, he just is able to see past all the chaos as he's able to tell the captain, "Oh, rock coming up,
Help
go to
guide
the
us,
left."
Yeah.
As the captain's steering, and guys are good right now.
Hooray.
I give you use
Hey, what? Do you make it out? Yeah.
No.
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna use acrobatics to try to grab a flying rope and try to keep it steady.
Okay, you have to move first. You're not in the rigging.
Yeah, I can jump down.
On your face.
Nah, feather fall ring.
Well, shit.
18. Yeah, I got it easy.
Okay,
So I grab one of a loose hanging rope with my acrobatic skills.
all right. Add up to the speed, +1. It might be easiest
Do we
to
want some
erase
crew up here?
because it's going to be a lot of numbers.
Start saying something somewhere.
You can use this because it's new.
Yeah.
Wait, this
Yeah.
one can't make it, so you have to maybe move this one.
Or just use slashes.
It's going to go up and down a lot, so
What's gonna go up and down a lot?
speed.
Oh, okay.
Damage is
Don't
going down.
move that guy over there. 1, 2, 3.
Diplomacy, intimidate, bluff, or heal.
Oh yeah. Heal?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Let me.
Yeah, you know, like calming them down with healing
Oh,
or
calming.
Or lying.
or if they're injured or something like that, because you know it's like bam, everything going like calming down their nerves.
Smoke by the
Up the
ringing.
mountain. Yeah,
You're good.
22, I'll send him to the...
So you want to? Does here count?
has to be up top.
So.
No, it can reach even more, I think.
Well, no, it can reach. I was just wondering where it had to be.
Yeah,
Just, well,
it's
send him
it's
to-
anywhere up top here. So like this row here is nothing.
But to
So
be
someone
giving a
there's
bonus to his check, he
Yeah.
has to be adjacent to him.
adjacent
Yeah.
to him. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoever is using the bonus has to be adjacent to a crew member.
Okay.
The captain doesn't count, nor does the first mate. They're just kind of there.
Pissing around.
Yeah, you know, doing what they do.
So these guys aren't good here at all.
No.
Come on.
So should I move them?
Sure.
Try. Anyway. Intimidate because I don't have shit all for the other shit.
Get fucking moving!
I was gonna say move that ass, but you know, what is it?
It's 18.
So 19 plus 1, so I'm good.
All right,
Where is
move them wherever you need them to.
Adjacent to Jim?
Yeah, over here somewhere. Maybe in the middle. Here?
Sure.
Hooray! Do we win?
All
And then
right.
I'll move here so I can do that next turn.
Okay. So before you do that, actually, before you do that,
Fours!
1 sec here.
Borders.
Nope, you're good. Yeah, add the 2 to the distance. So that means the check for steering the ship is now 1 harder.
So
So
for
it's
each
21.
two, it goes up.
For each 2, it goes
No,
up.
it's reach to speed.
We have 2 speed.
You have 2 speed now.
Oh.
The top of the round, you see in the air massive tentacles rising as one just comes
Oh, God,
and
it's Cthulhu.
slams down onto the ship.
Hooray!
From the seaweed.
From the air?
Distance, or sorry, speed, down by 1. And I need dice. Many dices.
Dice, baby.
So I can attack things while everybody else does shit.
I think we might need 2 people.
Well, we only need to be doing these 2.
One of each. At least.
This one doesn't have to be doing. This one has. They both say it has to be done.
And with that,
We regain a crew member.
no. The ship takes some damage.
Oh, jeez.
What are you doing?
Taking damage.
Taking damage for the ship.
Holy shit.
That could have been
Yes.
way worse, actually.
That's 28, 39, 43, 48.
You want to count the brown one?
Is
that Kyle's?
Oh, yeah, that's Kyle's. We can add 18 to it,
No.
Good lord.
though. Those are my ship-destroying dice.
Looking like a drunk. Riding like a
Maybe I
drunk
should add more black ones to it. I don't know.
Why don't you write that on a piece of paper in front of you?
That might be wise.
Oh, good.
Paper here.
We got 9,952.
Squiggly 2.
Shut up. Run down the side of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I just have, using those would be convenient is all, but it's not really for him. He's moving
Nothing
it.
convenient.
The tentacle, someone write this down too, because I'm going to give ECs and everything for it. So you can just roll on your turn if you're attacking it.
Sure.
I get my booze now.
Can you get me one?
No.
Tentacle horse.
One what?
Just write it on like the top of the sheet.
Oh, fine. Okay.
24 AC,
That's not that
22 Fortitude,
high.
24 AC?
yeah, 22 Fort, 21 Reflex, 20 Will.
20 will? 20 will what?
20 will damage you, and I need
No,
D4.
no, no.
Damage
20 tentacles damage you.
For right now. 4 crew members died on that.
Bullshit.
So, I don't know, maybe you want to write that down on there too. So for every 5 crew members, makes the crew member to move 1 harder.
Well,
Should we
that's
just
just
count
4
up,
then.
count
Yeah.
up from dead then? So like 4 and then we can do like
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
You can.
5 crew?
Alright,
Wow.
you guys are up.
Alright, well, I'm going to try to tie the rope that I'm holding onto to the mast to stabilize it. With thievery!
Okay.
I can get to it.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm just trying to figure out what I've got for attacks.
And knowing how the ship steers and how trying to get some insight into how it turns and how it reacts.
DC's up by 1 now.
Yeah, trying to help the captain steer. 14 lots. Yeah.
All right.
31 plus 1 minus 1.
What kind of attacks can we do? Just regular?
Whatever attacks you have. So if you want to use,
Oh,
treat it as an encounter.
How far do you have to be away to charge?
To charge,
Yeah.
you just have to be in a straight line.
2 way.
Oh yeah, you have to be at least 2 way. So
Or 1 whole gap, yeah.
yeah.
I'll go.
But you can
Two.
be farther.
2?
2
Two
squares.
attacks.
You have to be 10 feet away.
But you can be farther.
Yeah, you can be as far as your movement speed says you can. You charge your movement speed,
Alright,
right?
work
Again?
exchange.
On top of what you
You
move?
can move and
So
charge.
you move,
Mhm.
and then you use your standard to charge. So you move again.
Because I can't reach the bastard, so I might as well charge.
Yeah, you can move and attack.
25 versus AC, that's a hit.
All right, and yeah, describe hitting it.
Bang.
All right. As you hit it with your hammer, it just reels back
Hooray.
in the air. Then you
Minions!
see another one just circling about in the air.
Oh, good.
Throw your sword at it.
So we can't do the same thing twice, you said?
Not twice in a row. So you can't do Arcana, Intimidate.
Acrobatics.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
for-
you can
for order the
alternate
crew?
between them.
If I used Arcana to use wind to push the damn crewman to get him moving.
That sounds good to me.
All
Creative
the
power.
other shit would be an automatic fail.
What about athletics?
There's no athletics on order the crew.
But there is for man the rigging, which increases their speed.
I'm not there.
Yeah, she's not in the rigging.
You could move.
And this guy's worthless over here.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will do that then. Arcana.
Intimidate! No, wait.
I can't use Intimidate again. I'm using
Oh.
Arcana.
Oh.
I'm pushing him with wind. Get your ass moving!
Just basically intimidate.
But it's okay.
A 1 on a
That's
skill check
18.
is not an automatic
18
failure.
plus 1 is 19. I passed!
And we don't have 5 dead yet, so we're
Yay.
Lucky. Wow.
good.
Whatever, here.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
We win.
And I'll move again.
That's the end of the.
You don't want to help move him?
Oh, sure, why not? Where was I? Here?
Yeah. Or whatever
You were 1 over, but
Here?
no.
Here.
Yeah. But either way, you can get there.
Get there.
All right.
We move.
Add to the distance.
10,000.
Are you gonna send him upstairs next time?
That's the plan.
Or attack whatever tries to kill us.
Yeah.
All right.
If,
Because he'll need a lot more pluses if we keep on getting higher speed. But technically, I think you can only get 3 around him.
Another tentacle comes crashing down.
Unless he
This
moves.
time. Right
that
there.
Doesn't sound like I have.
Who has tokens? Because as this one slams down, just slime goes everywhere. Everywhere around it is now rough terrain.
Around it?
Yes.
Like-
Adjacent. A burst.
Why the hell did we go by ship?
With that, the
All
ship
eight
takes damage. Yeah. Oh, wow. A 20.
Couple ones.
2 ones.
37. 38. 39. 47.
We're still not 100 over though.
Alright. And with that, I need that D4. Crew member die here. 4 crew members.
I have a question, pal.
Yeah.
If there's 1,000 health on the ship, how can we be at 9,900 and something?
Let's just take a 9 off.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, I didn't even see that there.
Yeah, that-
1,000 to 9,950. Wait.
I'm like, why is there an extra number?
It's a magic
This is
ship.
gonna be a long battle.
No, it wouldn't be. We'd actually come out on top. The ship barely took any damage.
The ship wouldn't technically have taken any damage.
Basically. Alright.
Game Genie!
You guys are up.
Hooray.
Well, you're gonna kill the tentacle
Oh,
thingy?
dear. I'm not allowed to heal.
Well, we can
No.
just keep on going with what we were
I'm
doing.
gonna use my perception to try to
Oh,
secure
we slowed by 1 because of that, didn't we?
Yes.
steer clear of more.
Because I attacked, can I go back to heal again? I attacked that last
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah,
I
it's just 2 in a row.
I mentioned the river.
You can attack twice in a row, though.
I mentioned the river in splits into multiple paths.
Yeah.
I'll basically try to like.
Yeah, you're going
look
through
way ahead, trying to say you pick the one on the second from the left. Yeah.
Got it.
And he does. And as you do, you just start going down as it just keeps it seems like it was the right path.
All right, I'm gonna try to grab for
No
a rope.
obstacles in your way.
I'm gonna try to grab for a rope this thing knocked loose with acrobatics.
All right.
20. Yep, got it.
All right.
That guy's pretty scared shitless because of the tentacle that occurred next to him last time. So I'll use my heal to
Alright.
heal.
Heal is at or ordering the crews at
Order the
one
crew.
harder.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's 19.
I have rolled an 18. So,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, 33. He's pretty happy.
Yeah.
You said we can stand on these ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
can.
just put them there.
So-
So that was 5.
Hooray.
So we can get one more up there for him.
I'll move diagonal this way.
Is that?
Yeah.
How many?
This one.
All right.
I need to be able to help the bridge crew if they get attacked.
Anara.
Nara! You said reflex was fairly low, right?
Smoked.
Yeah, you've got. He wrote
21.
down the ACs.
Do I even have anything yet? Yeah, just some fingers. So like, sword burst!
Yeah, here's the stats.
Oh.
Re-roll that because it was.
I moved
and
it on
I
the
know.
paper.
Close.
No, it wasn't.
It was 16, I think, before.
But it's
then
plus
she
then it was
15,
moved
so
it.
it's 30.
Yeah.
6
Alright.
plus 6 is 20.
Tentacle.
Is this Wednesday?
As it
Is
goes.
the spot he was in slimed or no?
Yes.
It's in that, like,
It's in that
Where?
area.
Oh, you're just marking the corner.
That
Yeah.
3x3. It's all slimed in there.
Hooray.
All right. Then, as you guys turn down this one path, something catches you off guard as a huge wave just comes roaring from one side.
Please not endurance. Please not endurance. Please not endurance.
endurance is because athletics.
No. And with the crew on the rigging helping you guys out here, you're able to catch it just right as it helps increase the speed of the ship by 1.
Hooray.
But the anchor gets displaced and flies over the edge of the ship, crashing and banging, dragging and just dragging across the rocks. Someone didn't secure it properly, so someone will have to go deal with that. The anchor's up in the
Why'd you only
front.
put that on 2?
Because I'm willing to bet it slows us.
Put it on 3 for now, god damn it!
It didn't slow you down.
Not
Yet. Until it,
Not yet.
Until the
But-
chain tightens.
Until it's dealt with, your speed cannot go over 3.
Great.
That's a 3.
Shut up. It's hard to write on that angle.
I thought my rating was bad.
I did too.
Let's see you right over your shoulder.
Turn!
I can't. That's about as far as I can turn.
That's not over your shoulder. I thought you were going like this or something.
I could have wrote better with the
Okay.
other hand.
Let's go. Where's the freaking anchor spot?
It's right here.
Me?
No, you can't.
Best I can do
How
is
do you-
I can't use acrobatics.
And
my athletics
with
suck.
that,
It's athletics to get it?
I like the sound effects.
What is it to
as
get the
another
anchor, did you
tentacle
say?
comes down, to get the
Anchor.
whatever comes to your mind
Yeah.
that would work.
Make it up.
Magic.
If it makes sense, it works.
Flavor it like pizza.
Just tell me
And
the flavor
as
before
that
you do it so I
hits-
can tell you if it sucks or
Is
not.
that a sticky one too?
No, this one is not.
Yay.
At least not right now.
I can't remember what the word was.
Alright, we've got
Bullshit.
8, 15, 29, 40.
Ah!
The ship has taken over 100 damage now, so the DC for that is now 20. And more crew.
More crew.
1 crew member.
Roger.
He didn't know how to dodge.
Alright, you guys are up.
9. We're down to 9 crew.
We've lost 9 crew.
Remember every 5, so we kept up
Yeah.
this way instead.
Yeah, because you guys weren't at a very nice spot for the crew.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered
86.
anyway because every time we go down, it's a different number.
Yeah, I know.
So.
True that. Alright.
Someone, go.
Do we have
Oh,
only
yeah,
one
attack.
anchor?
No, just the one.
Fuck, so we kind of need it.
No.
What do you mean need
Oh,
it?
no.
Are you gonna cut it off?
Yeah.
Word of exchange. Could you lash it to the side of the ship somehow?
You will need to do 3 successes on it. DC 20.
Could use some help.
Okay, well, we can't help you right away because one
And
of us
the
has to
speed
kill
goes down
tentacle and one
by
of us
1
has to
because
do
the
this.
tentacle hit. As soon as a tentacle hits, speed goes down by 1.
Well, piss. That's 21 versus AC. Yes.
Alright. As Gunnar just tries swinging at it, it's yeah, it's just nimble, it's just going around, just kind of flailing around as you're just miss it.
Oh, wouldn't we have moved there again too?
Yeah. 2 though, because
Were we at 3 when at the top of the round?
No, because at the bottom of the round you do your speed to distance, at the top of the round is when everything broke off and the anchor you pushed you down. Yes.
It was my turn.
Okay. I
was gonna man the rigging. I'll use endurance to hold down all the ropes that are already down. Question mark?
And then we're done.
What the fuck? What am I?
20 now.
Well, that's still 18, and I've got 3 guys around me.
21!
I didn't have to roll!
Alright,
Damn, your
so
endurance is high.
speed goes up by 1.
I'm trained in endurance.
Ah, fuck. I'm probably gonna need help with this friggin' anchor, though.
How would you flavor insight more?
We're steering. Being able to
Guessing the best way.
see. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I'm guessing.
Going-
Try guessing the captain steers like a little bit to the left. That might give us a bit more time before damaging the ship
Yeah,
with the
maybe
anchor.
Yeah.
Having watched the.
Maybe there's a little bit more current on
Maybe
one.
not.
Oh, I still win though.
Yeah.
Because I get 20 with my roll and there's people around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's at -1
Yeah.
right now too. So.
2?
Hmm?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
so
by
good
1.
thing we have people on.
I'm off by 1.
Good thing we put those up there.
Yeah. And
That's
yeah,
who I would have met it.
you're able to guess the right thing as it just
Kind
kind of
of.
pushes you a little bit, and you're able to steer clear of some extra rocks coming up.
Did not
You're-
get anchored,
Yeah.
Colin.
I'm gonna go grab the anchor and try to use thievery to wrap it around the mast there, so I have a secure kind of grasp on it, so I can pull it a
Mast
little bit
there?
easier.
That's a mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it and pull it around the mast.
That'd
Okay.
be more athletics.
No, it is not. It's thievery to set up the contraption.
Yeah, he's not using his arms.
I was gonna say, it's an anchor.
I'm not
have
actually
you
pulling.
tried
I'm not actually
grabbing
able.
an anchor?
I'm not actually able to pull it yet. I want help on that.
Well, no. There would be some kind of mechanism to
Yeah, but you still have
lower
to
and
crank
raise
it.
it.
Can I grab a loose hanging pulley?
Sure.
What about something like dungeoneering?
I just think if you're trying to pull the anchor, that's going to be athletics.
I have a question. What if it's like dungeoneering if he's trying to figure out the hoist?
That would be
Oh,
more
that'd
thievery.
be more thievery.
Well, I might use thievery.
That's what I was doing.
Oh.
Well, then why don't you flavor it
I
better?
thought you were trying to pull it towards the mast.
No, I was trying to.
That's
to
what I
rig
thought
it.
you said.
I was trying to pull the rope towards the mast so I could rig it in a way that was easier to pull.
Oh, okay, not the
Oh.
anchor. Okay, you said
The rope.
anchor.
Oh, I was saying the rope.
That's
on
why
it.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's athletics.
Up and down the
Yeah,
mast.
alright. I know it's not specifically said on there, but if you use an action point, you can obviously take a second action. So,
Hooray.
Alright.
because it's like a
Thievery
normal
time.
encounter, right? So,
Yeah. 6 plus.
So you could double the speed.
Yeah, I got it. So I got 1 success on the anchor.
1 success of 3.
And pull it around the mast in a pulley manner. I
Alright.
need help.
If I go to him, does it count for help?
Hmm?
If I go to him instead of the spot now, does it count for help because he's got the rope?
Yeah, sure.
Try.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Alright. Then you see another tentacle.
Tentacle. Where's the Pokemon? Look how you have a friend!
It just lands there,
Squishy?
doing damage to the ship.
Oh.
That's a 19. Ooh, that's an 18. That's 37. 39. 45. 57 damage.
I didn't like this shit anyway.
You keep on trying to wreck it. I wonder how the hell they're gonna get
And-
through without us.
And crew member 2.
It goes up to 10.
11. So down 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the check is.
Alright.
Not still just the.
You guys are up.
One.
Distance travel?
Oh, yes, distance. put that up by 2. And take down your speed by 1.
I already did.
Okay.
That's a 1.
No, by 1, I said.
Yeah, I know. We were at 2.
We
That's
were
a,
at 3.
oh, that's a 2?
That's a 2.
That's a 2!
Is it like it's 3?
Yeah. And then a 3 looks like a 2, and a 2 looks like a 1.
Why don't you draw a 1, 2, and a 3 really nice, and then just draw a triangle against the beside the one.
Put a dot.
Tony, they're making fun of my artistic abilities. You understand me, right?
Well, my artistic ability.
1 circle is 1. 2
I've seen you
circles-
try to draw a straight line.
No, that's me.
Just draw a number of
I can
dots.
draw a straight line fairly well.
I can't. I can't even cut in a straight line. Okay, what are we doing? Does the tentacle attack?
No, it's not attacking.
That was that one.
That one? Oh, actually, because there's the second one there, it's still flailing around, except some more crew members. 4.
Oh, that's
That's 15 now.
So that goes up again.
so. This is
Yeah.
3.
+1, +1, +1.
Why didn't you just write 21?
Because then I equal.
Alright, attack!
Alright.
Oh, but I had a rune of protection down, so his defenses are down by 2.
Okay. You have Rune of Protection down?
I did, yeah.
It's next to you. The crew member, 1 less dice.
Yay!
I think
So
that's
it's 14.
No.
a good thing for that if it's next to Gunnar.
Oh, good.
14.
A little bit of thematics. You're able to get your like a crew member behind your shield just in time as it just comes by and whips you.
For the record,
Yeah,
my
you
athletics is
feel
good
that
shit for getting the stupid
if you were
one.
trying to move out of its area, it would probably attack you. So you don't probably want to.
It's okay, I was
Like,
going to
it'd
use
be an
Arcana.
opportunity to attack against you or something like
I
that.
could shift away from it, though.
Yeah, you could. But I'm just saying.
I can move water, remember? I'm just going
Right.
to make it easier to fall through the water.
Oh, it's dead.
Okay.
Oh, it's dead, he said.
And describe
32.
hitting it.
I said, that was my friend, you snaky tentacle thing.
Good one.
Nice.
Whack.
And then it just reels back and just goes back in the air, and you see more just up there.
Oh,
Just,
great.
Who's
My
next?
turn?
I don't know. Whoever hasn't gone.
Okay, so one of us still has to man the rigging, right?
Yeah.
Someone does.
Okay, so I will do that really quick with some Arcana. Just man the rigging could be just building sails there. Can I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Why
do
did
that.
I man the rigging while you fixed the anchor?
Because I have 17. I did it. And then I was going to use action point and have killed this beside you.
Okay.
So I'm going to move first and then use my action point. Just
Alright.
as a record. Let's just do Sword Burst.
Kabam!
Oh my god, that's an 11.
What's that against?
Was. Reflex.
21.
It's 19.
Plus 3.
Does that count?
Not for attack.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it is.
But it's flanked.
For skills.
It's not really flanked, no.
It could be.
No.
But that wouldn't have
Not
mattered.
by you.
It would have meant it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
Hooray!
As Nara just goes to strike at it, it just finds it moving too quickly around as it just misses.
Alright, I'm going to try to use athletics to pull the anchor in,
Why athletics?
because I don't think
Why
acrobatics
can't you
work.
flavor more shit?
I dance
do that.
around and the anchor magically
Nature?
jumps back in the ship. Do you think that'll work?
You know.
Stealth!
I'll hide from it.
Maybe it'll come
Couldn't
back.
you do like thievery or something to
Yes.
tie a really fancy knot?
I
so it
just
doesn't
used
move?
thievery.
Hide, and then the anchor will
Couldn't you
be
use...
confused. Where did
He'll
it
have
go?
combat advantage against
Yeah.
it.
I think it helps steer so the anchor
Yeah.
doesn't get caught anything while he's trying to figure out how to pull the
Did you
damn
put
thing
the
up.
speed up by 1 for Anara?
Not yet.
Do it.
Do that.
Using perception, 26 watts.
Alright.
Steer it again.
Alright,
Sort of.
the ship.
Oh, look, it's a 3!
Wow.
Wow.
Dethul is easily able to keep the captain on the nicest path, as it's not very smooth, but at least you're not hitting rocks.
That's true.
I'm
Hooray!
going to try to pull the anchor up.
What's your athletics?
6.
Whatever. Roll.
Big.
I did it!
Right? As you just see Jin there just straining himself, just
popping out of his neck.
How do you fuckers get over here?
as you see the chain like moving, just helping with the able to get the I don't know
like pull the anchor back.
Yeah, with the help of his previous attempts of.
Thank God I wrapped it around the mast.
Yeah, so better leverage for it.
Do you care if we leave?
Kind of. You still smell.
We'll deal with that later.
No, you'll deal with that later.
Alright, that's it.
That's all I can do.
Alright, so distance up by 3.
Oh, we're at 11 now.
Why by 3?
Because where you got 3 speed. Speed to 3.
Then another tentacle comes down. This one is coated in
How
slime.
far do we have to go?
And this area here is now in slime. Yeah, just put one there and one, yeah, other side of the cap. There you go. Damage to the ship.
2.
19 plus 1 is 20, plus 8 is 28, plus 7 is 35, plus 5 is 40.
Hey, if I did Arcana, but it was from the rigging, and now I'm gonna go do this thing, and can I use Arcana again?
Well, they're separate things,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, sure, why not?
Because there's different things, I have to think of different things.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got that hole in my finger.
Alright.
DC went up again, by the way.
And then, with the 2 tentacles there, I'm going to borrow your D4 as well.
Okay.
So it just strikes at the crew.
Okay,
2
you
and
come
2,
down
so
the rigging
4
and try and kill
crew
the
are
fucking
dead.
thing,
Okay.
and I will come try and get the anchor
I
up for
can't
the
use
last
an
one.
immediate reaction if you hit the crew beside me, can he?
Yeah, probably.
Or as one of my actions, I guess.
It's immediate reaction?
It's an immediate reaction.
What's the trigger?
The triggering enemy. Enemy within 5 squares of you hits your ally adjacent to it.
Yeah, this would count in that case because it's
Hey, I
attacking.
should mark the fuckers. That's my immediate reaction.
Well, it is a ranged attack. Yeah,
So you'd take an opportunity attack because it's next to you.
I would never want to stop it.
Alright. You've got all the ACs and stuff
Versus
over there.
Fortitude. Oh, yay!
And here's coming the opportunity attack.
Oh,
Nothing.
Well, it's dead anyway.
Yeah, it's
28.
just flies back as it just reels in pain.
Ooh, and
Or
the ally
you
hit
think it
can
does.
spend a healing surge and regain 2d10
Alright.
additional.
So then let's add 1 to the crew then because it's enough to
Dethul saved one.
Just
Dethul's able to save one of the crew members there.
Okay.
Is it just a reaction or a counter?
Do you want about the rigging?
And it's just a reaction.
Or should I go up there and
They're
like an
fine.
encounter?
steer the
Okay.
ship?
No, one of us has to man the rigging, one of us has to kill this fucking thing, and one of us has to do the anchor.
But if no one
So,
steers...
Dethul,
You
you're
just
considering
steered.
right now.
He's steering right now. That was his
That's-
reaction.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was his reaction.
So if he
I'm
fucks this
smart.
up, then you can go steer the
What do I
ship.
do? I'm
Actually,
manning
you
the rigging.
can't.
Yeah, if you man the rigging,
Yeah,
then I can get the anchor. Unless you
Only
get
one
the anchor,
person
you
can
make
try
it.
steering, because if you steer and you fail, you
I don't
take
think you
damage,
can
and
get
that's
it.
it.
The anchor.
Then no one else can steer.
Well, hurry up, do your perception. You've been going back and forth between perception and insight.
Basically.
Try to flavor
Or
it
you
in.
can. He's got to think of something. Well, if you got to think of something, someone else go.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you just try and kill this thing in front of us?
Alright.
I just, while I'm holding up the rope, reach around with a dagger and try to slash the damn thing. This is going to be my one that hits reflex. I think that's penetrating,
Penetrating strike.
something like that.
Sorry.
It's piercing. It's piercing strike. Sorry.
First pills. First pills.
Ah, shit.
Oh god.
I bet you remember that next time you
Yep.
have sex.
That's not going to hit.
What did you do?
What was it?
18.
But you have someone beside you.
Doesn't matter.
Not for attack. And actually, he doesn't, because I thought he was right here.
He is.
I am.
And even if we had
Flanking.
flanking, it wouldn't matter.
Oh, flanking, yeah. So
It's
20.
only 20, it's 21.
Not quite enough.
Boo.
Fuck it.
Alright.
I'm going to use my
I like
action
the
point and
guy-
try again.
Okay.
Wait, no, I can use my action point to re-roll an attack.
Just the same thing anyway.
I don't care.
Please
So
tell me
that's probably
the
going to
same
hit
roll.
then.
That's a 7.
What'd you
So
roll last
it'll be
time?
22.
Alright. Against reflex?
Yep.
Yeah, then that hits it as it just reels back.
So you said I didn't have to go over here to do it?
You can be next to Jin because that's where he brought the thing
But I
through,
want to use the water to push the anchor.
then you would have to be on the side
Yeah.
of the ship.
So
After
far.
having that ugly come down and land behind me, I'm going to look up and try to guess which way to go to avoid the tentacles in the air.
Well, look, you figured something out. Please tell me you didn't fuck up.
That was
I didn't fuck up.
Just say yes.
That's 30.
Okay.
Okay.
2. Less 2. 1.
Do I have to be here or here?
There.
Side of the ship.
Just anywhere over here?
Yeah, anywhere next to where the anchor was.
Well, then I'm gonna go over here so I can still do rigging stuff if I have to.
Hooray.
Well, the
Okay.
anchor was here. So
You said the
we're-
side of the ship.
Yeah, you can still do rigging stuff there. You're between the masts.
Anyways, I'm gonna use my Arcana to... What's the DC for this one?
20.
Whatever you want.
21 actually.
Not for the rigging.
Oh.
I'm not
For
doing
the
rigging.
anchor. The anchor is 20.
Oh. I'm gonna use the water to try to push the anchor up over the side.
Okay.
Oh good, I had to roll 3.
I had to roll a bloody 16 to pull the damn thing up.
That's my second 4. So the anchor's up.
As the,
Two, three,
you
four,
see in the
five.
water, just the anchor just and back onto
Were
the
we
ship.
here?
No,
Were you here?
no, there's one more over.
Yeah.
Nope, yeah, there.
Here?
He was there. Yeah.
Yes.
Why are you here?
Okay.
If that's
Yeah.
technically. And then you have 3.
Yeah, but I want to be.
Fine!
You
Don't
can
get
go wherever
3
you
plus.
want.
I was just asking.
That's good.
Man, the ring.
I would
Why-
exchange the
why did
crew
I
member
complain?
back. I'll do the rigging thing with my athletic skills.
Alright.
Oh, fine. 25.
Okay.
28.
Add to the speed.
Yes.
Hooray! Faster, Jim, faster.
Don't you dare make fun of my fucking 4.
Let's see it.
You're making fun of yourself.
That's actually not too bad.
It's a swastika!
Yeah. More so.
No, it's not.
It is if you go.
So is any 4.
No, my 4s are a little bit shorter around the top.
I don't do this, actually.
Actually, I don't either.
There you go. Now that looks like 4.
Oh, Kyle, you should have said anything. I probably wouldn't have paid attention.
Yes, you would.
Well, I grab one of the loose ropes and tie it down.
Awesome. Add that to the distance.
Sweet, that's 15.
How far do we have to go?
We don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
Figure that out!
I use my perception to see how much further we go and pick a route to go, but
minute.
it's not my turn yet.
No.
Oh.
As Dethul was able to tell which way as a tentacle comes down beside the ship, but another one comes down from the other side.
Oh, fuckers.
I thought you were dodging the damn things.
I did! Just not that one.
Can you put slime around there too?
Nope, cannot.
Bring out the Ghostbusters.
Doing some damage to the ship.
Oh, that's
Something
That's-
strange
Oh,
in
that's
the neighborhood.
decent. 15
I mean,
plus
really.
3, 18,
Oh,
20,
yeah, I guess.
39, 49, 53.
Who you gonna call?
Tony.
He-Man!
And then some crew. Core crew.
See if I was still over there.
Alright. You guys are up. Oh, speed down by 1.
Yes, but you already tried to move over there anyway.
What's the ship held at? 715. Okay.
So I try to strain far into the distance to see which way is to go
No, you're trying to figure out how much farther.
and find the shortest path of all of that crap. Oh man.
Really?
11.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was there.
Billy.
Billy! Perception, 11. Lots, 26.
Okay.
27, 28, minus.
You
Victory.
see coming up ahead a crest.
Uh-oh. Water slide.
Waterfall.
Sorry, what?
So you're trying to
Way
tell
out.
the captain to prepare himself.
Yes.
Oh fuck!
The captain yells out, "Brace!"
I yell out, who?
You guys are up.
Alright. Well, this seems like a good time to grab the nearest rope and hold on to it.
Chicken shit.
I'm pulling it down.
with acrobatics.
Because he's too
You're
short, he
moving
can't reach.
first, aren't you? Yeah. That's what I figured. But first, I'm gonna get that +2. Or 3.
Plus 3. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
30 something.
Add to the speed.
I don't think I can reach that tentacle. 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 5.
I could use my action and
You can charge
attack
it.
You could charge it.
Why don't we just...
For your shield.
Ooh, I can
because
throw
that
my
always works
sword.
well.
Why don't we just let it kill some crew and I can mark it, because I can get to here, do the rigging with you,
Oh,
get
yes,
some more
because
speed.
we want more of them to die.
Why not? They're useless anyway. And then I can mark
I'm
it.
getting a +3 right
It's
now.
the thing next time I can attack
Gunnar.
it.
Alright,
Because then we can at least get
He's
off
getting
faster.
true.
Right.
So I should rig as well then?
Yeah, I might as well. Because I still gotta move a minor and then a standard, so I can move over there, mark him with my minor, and then use my standard too.
Gracious.
So I don't think I can hit within 2 anymore. I can do bursts,
Let me do it.
mostly 1.
What are you doing, Gunnar?
I am thinking, manning the rigging, I guess. Athletics. Ooh. With what though? Acrobatics. Endurance is 11.
Do you know what you're doing, Anara?
I hold on to the
then-
rope really, really hard. I do.
Okay. As Gunnar is just bringing down the rope, just tightening up the sails, increasing the speed of the ship by 1.
Woohoo! Okay. So I'm moving to here, marking him,
Okay.
and then manning the rigging as well.
Alright.
So I'm going to use, what is it again?
Acrobatics,
Thievery,
thievery,
athletics,
athletics, endurance.
Endurance. And I'm
Using endurance.
pulling
First we
the
have to do
rope
it
really
again.
hard. I don't
For a
know.
long time.
Yeah, I got it.
It's the strain on your body as you're just holding the rope taut. Increasing the speed.
5,000.
We're getting ramming speed.
Holy shit.
Ski jump speed. Increase the distance.
What, you're not gonna thrust when he says ramming speed?
No, I was going to.
Wouldn't that be counterproductive, Captain? To ran and murdered things. No? Yes?
One sec, dude.
You threw him off, Cam. Good job.
Everybody did.
Let's hurry up, we want more pizza.
Yes, yes.
I also need to pee.
Especially we had 2 drinks.
3 actually had coffee on the way here.
Yes, but alcohol makes me have to pee more than anything else. So I don't know why. I can hold pee for a whole day and have 1 thing of alcohol and I have to go really bad.
The ship races off
You
the
don't drink in the
edge of
morning?
the beast as the
You don't drink in
figurehead
the morning?
dunks under the water, then comes up in a big splash. Only a ship this magnificent could possibly survive a fall such as this. Now that you're off
Captain say so
the...
himself?
He does! He says, only a ship as magnificent as this
It's
can
the mag-
survive that!
The
Should I
magnificence
tell him
of
that I
the
made
Pacific?
the wave go in a little bit?
See, you are now off the back of the
have-
massive creature, and you can just see how large it is. As you look behind you, it is taking up the entire horizon behind you. You can tell that this creature... Nothing happens. Sorry. You're not supposed to get that part yet.
Oh, good.
We can tell this creature has a massive body.
Yes.
And it covers the whole of the horizon.
You still see the tentacles flailing as one comes down.
Shall we dodge?
And you can take some crew damage. You have that one marked.
Yep.
It'll be a -1 for the crew deaths.
My tutor with attack.
Yes, but -1 to the crew
And I get to
deaths.
attack him.
Yeah. 2, so 1 and 2. So 3 crew die.
To the bot!
Did you teleport the other side?
Why? Oh, I guess I could.
So you can attack the other one?
But I can't right now.
Teleport counter.
Because it's mainly basic for that, so I have to just do that.
You added to the speed? Yeah, you did. Alright, and speed goes down by 1.
Ooh! Ooh! Can I kill the other one too because I critted?
With
Possibly. Roll.
Oh.
Oh,
18.
Yay. 18 is something nice.
Better be something that actually does damage.
Dazed!
Otherwise it doesn't fucking matter.
You'll have advantage against the other one. Because it's normally granted advantage. So, this one just flies back into the air.
I severed it. That one can't come back. I got a 20.
Alright, as you sever part of it off.
There's only 19 more.
I think it's
You
probably
see
more
at
than
least 3 up
19.
there still. So,
And that was to just have this tip missing.
yeah. Alright, you guys are up.
Well, I'm gonna
What do we have to do now?
I'm gonna secure
Are
the
we
rope
still trying to run
still.
away?
Gotta keep going.
Securing the rope with my thievery. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Steal the rope.
Guessing which way to go off the edge.
You are off the edge. You're in the water
Oh, you're in the
now.
water?
Yeah.
That way's where the guy isn't.
Mind the big rocks.
Looking behind, which way is
There doesn't
best?
seem to be any rocks down here.
How about that way?
Yeah, or at least not right away. And you're at a, because you just did the rigging 6,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
-3.
Drive, damn it, drive!
So you-
25.
Yeah, you need a 23, so
Yeah,
you're
we
good
still
right
need
now.
it.
It's a
Hooray.
22.
20.
No, 21, sorry. No, 20. Because you're just
Yeah.
taking the -3 off there, aren't you?
Why did you erase this?
I made it.
Because I'm giving a 6.
Hooray!
Alright,
I use my strength to
I got 27. 23.
show
Yeah.
off. I don't know.
Why'd you kill the other tentacle?
I'm right beside it.
Anara can do something.
Like, you can't reach it.
You can throw a shield.
22
Yeah, that's
for
fine.
the riggings.
Is it still fine?
23?
Yes,
because
because
we've only
you-
got 2 down, so it's
Oh, I
21.
got 3 guys
100
around me too, so 25.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'll attack with my sword burst.
From where you are, you'll take a -2, because it's
I've got
up,
combat advantage on him.
so it's even.
We're going at ludicrous
I'm
speed!
just saying.
Got him.
Sufficient.
It's plus 15.
All right.
It's reflex.
It just
Kaboom!
flies back into the air.
Bad tentacle, bad. Bad
Can you add that to
tentacles,
speed, or to the distance?
26. Oh, no, it's 28.
Yeah. You can tell that this creature does not seem to be pursuing you, but its tentacles can still reach quite far. You'll be at a safe distance at 65.
How the fuck?
Really?
Yes.
Faster than it! Everybody man the fucking rigging!
As you just see another tentacle come crashing down. Slimy everywhere.
More slimies.
Yeah.
Is it 2 to move out of a zone?
It's 2 to move through the zone.
2, 4, 5, 6.
So if I just went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Hooray! I
And
connected.
Yeah.
boat damage. Speed down by 1. 14 plus 11 is 25 plus
That sounds actually
12 is 37.
pretty- I can
I
range
don't.
attack
41, 49.
You get a range attack?
Shit, that hurt.
And so you guys are actually getting pretty good on the roll so far. So the
Yeah,
average is
average would be
52. Actually, closer to 55.
So sorry, it was 59?
Yeah.
10 and a half is the average.
So I think it's 53. 52, 53 is the average.
2 and a half.
You've been under that a lot. In
Yeah.
fact, all of them but like 1.
Yeah. Good one.
Yeah,
Alright.
Sweet.
What you guys doing?
I light my sword up with lightning and zap it at him.
Okay.
With a wrathful lightning, 27 versus AC.
As it just
It's
strikes the
Poof, shoot piercer.
tentacle.
Ooh, calamari.
Why did I think
Wow.
that too? That's fine.
And
Teleport people with it?
in the bolt, when it hits, I can actually teleport. So in a bolt of lightning, 2 bolts of lightning go down, 1 hits him, and she appears next to him.
That makes sense, actually.
That's pretty cool.
Hooray!
And then I use my action point to steer the boat! That way. Oh, no, perception. Well, that was a 7. Crap.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that roll counts.
Damn it! Yeah, it was a 7. But it's perception this time.
You still got
Trying to
3 guys
find-
around you.
2
2.
guys.
He doesn't count.
Captain
remember?
doesn't count.
Wasn't there one behind the captain?
No, we never put
One
there.
here and one here. That's it.
Because we didn't have enough people. We were busy.
Oh my god!
Trying to find a location to go that would be safer from this. That's more straight ahead.
Kind of out of the way of
Out of the
where
way.
you think the tentacles
Yes.
are going to be
Yeah.
landing.
Pretty fucking fast.
trying to see where the tentacles are and going opposite.
What way to catch the waves?
Yeah.
Wind, the current.
27, 22, 23, 24.
You're fine.
Minus 3.
Yeah, you got it.
Minus 3. Woohoo! Yes.
Alright, back in
Justice.
for everyone.
Yes. Again.
By
Acrobatics to
Alright.
grab another friggin' rope. Oh dear. It's
got it.
acrobatics. 18, 19, 20, 21. To 22 now. I fail.
Why is it at 22?
Because we took another 100 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
What was your
I
roll?
will go.
1.
What did you
I
get?
failed by
24?
1.
I just used athletics, I think.
23.
20. Okay, yeah, you need a 23, so yeah.
Or I need a 22. 23,
23.
24.
Speed.
Yeah, I need 23 DC, but I also have
Oh,
DC.
right. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought that was including this.
I will
Okay.
endure with pulling the ropes
Yeah.
despite my
Quite
defeat.
anything but a 1.
Yeah, failing that doesn't matter unless
Everyone.
everyone fails it.
Yeah.
Then it'll damage the ship. So.
I will endure despite the fact that my friend and ally has failed to carry these ropes.
Oh, I failed. I pulled the fucking anchor up. I think I deserve bonus points for that.
I pulled
Part
the
way
anchor up.
27.
You
All
know
right.
what my athletics are?
Add to the speed.
If I roll a 20 when I'm putting air into the sails, can we totally get 2?
If you crit, maybe.
That's what I said. What if I roll a 20?
Nope.
What if she rolls
I think it's
2
big.
20s?
Not in skill challenges. Attacks, sure, by all means.
I got it anyway. Found
All
it
right.
again.
She got it.
You're able to
Mhm.
continue blowing air into the sails. Increase the speed or the distance by the speed.
36! Woohoo! Look at us go! We still need to do double that.
Ramming speed.
Yeah.
As you can still see the tentacles in the air as they're still able to reach the ship, albeit closer to the back than the front. So that one just slams down.
Slamming.
13 plus 7 is 20, plus 16 is 36, 47, 51.
Good. They're all fairly close to 40, 50 though.
Yeah, they are. They're surprising. Hasn't been anything like too high or too low.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 20, 20,
like
20,
the
20.
two ones that were cancelled out by like the 20 and the 19, and then some crew. 2.
No!
All right.
I mean,
Speed
okay.
down.
Scuba.
Scuba?
You guys are up.
Our turn. Who's up?
All of us.
Doesn't really matter, I guess.
I
I'm
will
gonna
use
mark him for sure.
athletics
Nobody let me forget.
Might go
to
first then.
show off
He's
my
going.
skills.
Okay.
I am sufficiently skilled at showing myself. 31 plus 3 is 34.
All right. Yeah,
Can I
using
get
your
one,
athletics.
Joe? Can
What do
I?
you do with your athletics?
Huh?
What do you do with your athletics?
Secure a rope.
Continuing securing
Yes.
the ropes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well I want to mark
Speed
this
up
guy.
that one.
I'm undoing his knots and doing it better.
That's not how you tie a knot. This is how you tie a knot.
Hey, who's got the higher thievery here?
Who
I
hasn't
don't
failed?
You don't steal things.
He failed once.
Yeah, I got more push to 9, and he's marked to me now.
Hey.
And guessing that he went down here, the next one's going to go over here. I'm going to say steer the ship.
Wait,
It's
it's a minus
right
4.
with my insight.
Hooray!
Which is 25, 27. Yeah,
Minus 4
Minus 4. Yeah.
is 23.
Dun,
So
dun, dun, dun.
Alright.
Maybe
All
we
right.
shouldn't increase our speed past 10.
I wonder. Do you want to get out of here, brother?
Yes, but every time we do, it's harder for him to steer the fucking ship.
Second time you do it, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to hit the freaking rope I missed with a dagger using thievery to hit that. Maybe?
Why are you hitting it with a dagger?
To secure it?
I don't know why he doesn't attack the tentacle.
Well, I
I
got
thought
tentacle
she
marked.
marked it.
Okay.
I don't care if more crew die.
I do kind of. You know what?
There's less people to
maybe
yell
I should
at.
try to kill the tentacle. Okay, I'll do that. If I miss, you can kill it. You can kill it anyways. So.
Or we could move by 10.
He said don't get it past it.
It says you'll get it past 10.
Oh.
He throws a knife at the rope and it hits it.
Actually, we could get it to 11.
Yeah, might as well get to 11.
Yeah,
might as well.
problem.
Okay. I'll try to use thievery to tie down any of these ropes I see. Or not. Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
Alright. So Jin is able to expertly tie some ropes.
So write down what the DC is for that now officially with 10 so that we just know,
It's
because
minus
we're not going to
5.
go past that.
Oh, I can reach it
So,
as well.
did you add 10 to the speed?
Not
Do you have an action
Or
point
is
still?
it 11?
Not yet.
What's the distance, sorry? So
Well,
do
I
that.
Go up to...
As
That's
another
fine.
tentacle
I thought you
comes...
went.
Oh no, I did again.
You did go.
That's why I was
Go again.
confused. I'm like, do you have an action point? No, why does that matter? He's like moving.
You retied it.
As Dethul was correct, the tentacle comes down as they move the ship in time, but it hits down here instead.
So you were useless, is what he's saying.
Exact same spot.
2 crew for that one. And this will be -1 to the crew. So no crew died over there.
So you
And I
can't-
can attack him.
No, you can't. Because it
Because you
missed.
missed.
It technically didn't miss.
Well,
It's still attacked.
it's always hitting something.
So can I kill him?
Sure, why not?
Nope.
Nope.
Can you?
Nope.
Can you
Nope.
talk
Alright.
about it?
I got that. Okay.
Ship damage.
Did you take the speed down by 1 comp?
Not yet.
And did you move us by
19 plus 11 is 30, plus 17 is 47, plus 7 is 54, plus 9
Ouch.
is 63.
Bullshit.
Ship is almost bloodied, splintery. Don't know yet.
Well, the DC on it's 23, by the way, for
You need to
manning
move
the
it to
rigging.
9.
Oily.
Pay attention, people.
I'm glad someone.
Splintery or oily, it's
Try to
fine.
do the
Watery,
steering right
bad.
Yeah,
Okay, so why don't we let him, before we bring it up again, steer the ship?
at 24 or yeah, 24 right now.
Because it's not at 10 anymore.
Yeah.
And then if we bring it up again.
Trying to look and see how many more tentacles are to dodge next time to guess. Still perception.
There's still a couple.
Still a couple. 10! Yay! 20. 25 again. 6 to 7.
Yeah,
And
it's
we're
24.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need
It's not
24
14
right now.
speed, so we're good.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright.
No, wait!
Okay. So now what?
So I can get to that one.
So can I.
So can I.
But no, only one of us can get to that one.
I can throw daggers.
I can
Okay.
get to him.
Can you hit with daggers?
One of us has to do the fucking rigging, so which one of us is it gonna be?
Decide that quick.
Because I can get to this guy easily.
When do you guys go?
Okay, go to that person then.
I'll just to go over here and him.
Okay.
Word of exchange.
Oh, what's your stuff for?
Oh yes.
Like, what's your
Okay.
highest thing for when you're doing rigging?
36.
It just
would
comes
be
back into the air.
But I
What?
got
No,
that.
what is it though?
17. I
So
got
we're the
16
same.
as
And
well.
as I hit him, I say, "You shut up."
I'm using my 16 right now, though.
You're
Mine's
there.
17 without a roll.
You're there to do the rigging. She can attack.
Alright.
What do
You
you do?
win?
Flipping up for more ropes using acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh,
Are
shit.
you?
Getting
Maybe.
yourself wrapped up in
21, 22, 23, 24. Beats it!
What's it at?
So
Oh, it's
23.
not at minus. Yeah. All right.
I've calculated. It's -4 right now.
Yeah.
So.
Hooray!
Ooh. 2-4.
Oh,
Where's my
poor
knife?
dear.
Eh.
Oh, you're up on that.
Sword bust.
Rich.
Got it.
All right.
Huzzah!
It flies back into the air.
Back tentacle.
Take off, tentacle
Hey,
man.
take
just
this
for the
speed.
record, even when I rolled 2 ones, I haven't failed any of my rolls.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Only one person needs to secure the mast right by the way for us to
Then-
here right now.
Yeah. Another tentacle comes flying down,
Bam!
just
She
almost
bangs,
out of
she
reach of the
bangs.
boat, but it just grabs onto the edge. -1 to the speed.
Why is I bother reading it?
And damage to the boat.
That's okay. 9 will give us 65.
So 18
Yeah, that's what we
plus
said,
2 is
You
20.
still have to man the rigging
plus
once, but
15
Not have to
is
go down.
35.
yeah, but you can steer first.
41, 46.
Ah, shit, yeah, it goes up again.
Hooray! I mean, boom.
All right. Who's up?
I try to help Captain guess where to go again still. Ooh, it's getting harder each time. 23.
24, 25.
45.
Meets
you
it.
need
He needs 20. -4 right now.
Oh,
Meets
so
it.
you're one.
Hooray!
yeah.
Again.
Yeah, because we did
Yes.
just do it.
So close.
That's like the 4th time I've been like just one over.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, so one of us needs to man the rigging. Can I get to this guy to kill him?
I'll tie my ropes down
1, 2,
again.
3, 4, 5, 6. I can kill him.
Okay.
I secured.
6, 7.
I secured.
What?
1, 2.
1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because this part's
No.
slide.
I secured the rigging.
What about this part?
Okay.
That's clean.
So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why doesn't Gunnar throw his shield
Go
at it?
1 and then 2.
1,
No
2.
diagonal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Hooray!
So the riggings are good?
Yeah.
So put it up again, just so we know.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna bother.
And that's still plus 15, so.
Alright, as you are able to slash the tentacles, it just goes back in the air.
Let's go with our ship. No!
Gunnar.
Just in case, I will queue up my throwing shield in case another.
He's readying an attack.
Ready an attack?
Yeah.
Alright. At the speed? Or to the distance?
So 66.
65.
66 because it's 10.
Because he didn't. Alright. As the boat just goes, as the tentacle just comes down, as it just splashes behind the boat, as you are able to get out of the reach of this massive beast.
So I look at the captain and ask, so how did you just survive before we came to your ship?
Luck.
Honestly, I think we're just bringing really bad luck to
He
the
says, I haven't had this much trouble before you came on the ship.
Yeah, we get that a lot. Minus the ship.
What was the reach of it? 63?
65.
64.
I think it was 64.
It's
The reach? You said
It's
65.
in 65. But you're not sure that's an arbitrary distance.
Hey, look,
Just
that
as a
one
rough
tentacle
guess,
can
like,
reach
I'll
67!
be like, oh,
It's
like
not
roughly-
65 squares.
Yeah, no.
It's a few hundred feet behind you.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I turn around like, hey, there's a shipwreck over there. We should check it out. Okay.
I throw it
you
overboard.
see the tentacles of this beast are still trying to strike at you, but they're failing to do so as you're out of reach of it.
Can I do a nature check on it?
Dungeoneering.
Talk.
This
It's
gigantic
I get
beast
dungeoneering.
is not moving to approach you as you see it slowly start lowering back into the water.
I will do a dungeoneering check. Oh, yes. 27.
You've never heard of this beast before.
So what was the point of the roll?
To know we've.
Well, that's higher than I could possibly get,
Did we
so...
determine that it was bad?
Yes.
Did we determine there was the Island of Doom?
It sounded like the.
Sounded a lot like
Very
what that was. But other than that one story you heard from the captain, that's the closest thing you could even think of what this could be.
So this thing's right in our path, isn't it?
It
No,
moves,
it's behind
apparently.
Oh, it's
And
behind
it's
us?
now starting to slowly sink back into the water.
Hooray!
So, who's in favor of just leaving?
Yeah, you see that the shipwrecks on top of all over this beast that practically lured you to go into it just sink back into the water.
Hooray!
Hey, look, a shipwreck!
As it you don't
Wow,
even
that's
see
like a
it
joke I
anymore
told
on
like 5
top.
minutes ago.
Nope.
Not even 5.
I told it better.
Better.
I'm gonna give a root beer.
I'm gonna go have a beer now.
I need to
I
pee.
do a word of
Only a
exchange.
beer?
We'll take
thought
just
you were having a Coke.
2 minutes.
Excuse me.
Word of
I thought you were
exchange on
having a
Jim.
I've had 2 already.
Oh, damn.
Does that
you're
mean
down.
you make his words
It's actually
exchange?
fun then. I'll have a third.
32.
Fine, Jim. You twisted my arm.
What's
Do you
your
want-
AC?
Jim,
24.
You gotta hit you.
Do you want
Yeah,
just Coke? Or?
Can
Or
I,
a beer.
can I get out of here, please?
Whatever, Coke, beer.
He has to pee. Please let him out. I don't want it on my chair.
Yeah,
No.
those are new chairs, Kyle. I know we got them at a yard sale,
I'm
but
not-
I'm pretty sure no one else peed on them.
Well, I don't know. They had toddlers.
Maybe that's why they're following them.
That's why they were only $50.
Because they're pee cushions.
So you're good with beer, Jim? Or?
Yeah, sure.
You having a beer?
I can have a beer.
You guys had beer in like forever. Pizza!
A beer a day makes the other beer look better.
Beer.
Beer
Beer
day. I
day
drink
means
some.
beer.
Ow. Pizza.
Which one don't you want me to eat?
I don't care as long as the Hawaiian's not the only one left.
Just like the Hawaiian should
Is
be
this from Age of
I hate
Wonders?
Hawaiian.
Probably.
Sounds like it. Haven't played that game in a long time.
I'm not a big fan of Age of Wonders. Although the third one looks pretty cool. Mainly because it doesn't look like the original Age of Wonders. It looks more like Civilization mixed with Heroes. Which looks pretty freaking awesome.
Pretty freaking awesome.
Because it uses like the Civilization 5 kind of like hex grid and all that. But when you go attack someone, it goes into
add
like
Arcana to shit because you know I'll use it. I said just add Arcana to shit because you know I'll use it.
Well,
Arcana,
those are the main
Arcana,
ones
Arcana.
that I thought.
Yeah.
I just thought of. Was Arcana on any of these? No. I thought I put it on something.
You put Endurance, which is the same as my Arcana.
Yeah.
But there was an Endurance.
Well, I
on a
figured
couple of them.
I think I was going to put Arcana in
remember.
Man the Rigging, but I think I just had it like symmetrical with 4/4/4, so I was like, yeah. So
Arcana's kind of versatile.
What does mean is? I've got fire. I've got water. I've got lightning.
That's the first time that attack's actually hit since I've been a cleric.
Did we get any loot?
What?
It's a once an encounter, and every encounter I try using it if I'm not surrounded. Miss.
I still think it's awesome that I rolled 2 ones and still got the stuff.
that's what skill challenges are, though. Right? You don't automatic fail on one.
No, that's what I mean. It's still, I rolled a 1 and I got it.
Cut your arm off, damn it.
Barely, but got it.
Still got it.
Yep.
Marinara.
Broke down and got wild start, blah blah blah. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. I have Tropical 5 though. So awesome. I've been playing a lot of it. It's so relaxing. Run a tropical island, okay.
Okay.
It's just so nice.
Where's
It's like
the
Sim City
dictator?
but relaxing. So, I'm a big tropical fan.
I like Harvest Moon.
Thank you, Rascal, for vacating my spot now. Ugh.
Haha.
I can sit finally.
The Harvest Moon for the 3DS is pretty cool because you can build the entire fucking town and move things around and like customize your fucking farm so you can put anything where you want it.
Fucking farms. Customize that shit, yo.
I like it.
I wanted to customize our farm when I was
Imperial
growing up
customer.
with dynamite.
It's fun. It relaxes me.
Yeah.
I come back from ball 2 nights in a row and I had to play Harvest Moon before I went to bed because I was so pissed off.
Oh.
Don't play sports with your siblings.
So retraining isn't like just picking as if you went back and picked a new skill at that level. You can actually replace something lower level with a higher level skill. Or how does that work? What's the conditions for apart from just going
One per level.
1 per level?
Yeah, so if whenever you level up, you can do it once.
Oh, okay.
But at your next level,
Mhm.
which will be after this session, so everyone should level up to level 13 for the next session.
Hooray.
You guys will get a new power,
Mhm.
but it's going to replace one of your old powers.
Oh.
So,
What?
or it can replace one of your old powers, because you can only have so many powers. Otherwise, then your sheet becomes like a log book of ridiculousness.
Alright, can I?
So it just replaces one of like your low level powers with a new higher level power. But if you like your low level power that it was going to replace, you can keep it.
Yeah.
There's no issues with that.
Hooray.
The next level you guys get, which will be after this session, level 13, you would get a new power, but it replaces one of your old powers.
Can.
So it effectively is a retraining
Yeah,
force.
but you can still do retraining at the same time.
Oh, so you could retrain 2 then.
I'm tired.
But basically, from here on out, I think you guys get a couple new dailies, and that's about it. Your utilities and stuff are
The rest
just
of this is still retraining with high level skills.
replacing the old shit with new shit.
But could it be along the same lines, like it does the same thing but something better too?
Mm-hmm. That's usually what they are.
So that, yeah, why wouldn't you then?
I was looking up at that, reading through like
What
the
kind
high
of skills?
damage specs.
What kind of skills?
I have no idea.
Not your at-will stuff like your feats?
Your at-will stay the same the whole way through. Always. Because it's just your very, very basic attack. but your encounters, your utilities, and your dailies will get constantly updated. So you'll forget, like, let's say, what's your daily right now? Like one of your lower level ones?
I don't know.
Like,
What are the levels on them?
I don't know.
Does it say levels?
Well, let's go with your Incendiary Sword.
My Incendiary Sword's an encounter.
Yeah, so I think this next one is an encounter, but it's one of the, like, your low level encounters. But you would replace that with something else, and it'll give you a whole new list of things, but one will probably be like Incendiary Sword, but better.
So if it says, like, some of them say Sword Mage Attack 1, Sword Mage Attack 3, Sword Mage Attack 9.
Those are, yeah, Sword Mage Attack level 1, level 3, level 9.
So Incendiary Sword's still pretty low.
Yeah.
My Sword of
So usually it'll be just basically damage, like extra damage, so instead of 1d6 or 1d8, it does like 2d8.
Gotcha.
That's usually what.
Get out of my meat.
Alright. So, it's been a little bit of time, not too much.
Alright.
But you're out of range of this giant beast, and it's no longer surfaced, it's below the surface now. And the captain says to you,
Captain Curb Stomper?
Captain Flint Hammond, he says to you, what is our ship at?
400, I think.
400 and something, so just past bloodied. He notices another crack in the mast, and he just looks at it and goes, we'll have to spend another day or two fixing this up.
Do
We
we
can-
get a little bit farther away first?
He says, yes, we'll continue sailing for the day, but we'll be able to... Tomorrow we'll start repairing it just a bit. We're nearing the 20 days that I said I'd get you there, and I want to make good on my promise for you. Even though with all this other stuff we've had setting us back.
To be fair, it wasn't exactly our fault.
Says it wasn't exactly mine.
That's good point.
We understand.
Says, but be glad you're with me, because if you were on any merchant vessel, you'd be sunk in the ocean by now.
Why? Your crew's not any help.
Yeah, but his boat is actually made of, like, dragon scale.
Fiberglass?
Yeah.
Fiberglass. Kitty?
His boat's actually very well made.
He says,
For a toy?
we won't bother repairing it back to full, but we can get her to a pretty good sailing strength again. Besides, we're not that far off from our destination. Maybe 2-3 days of repairs, and we'll set sailing again full speed. Well, 90% speed. And before long, we'll be at the port of Wilcleft Landing.
Do they have ale there?
He says,
If they don't, there'll be a mutiny.
the port itself, probably not. But you'll see why when we get there.
Oh god, they're nuns.
It's a huge nunnery!
Alright.
So this is the day after we met the conductor crew.
I have no idea. Ask the timekeeper.
Timekeeper!
Yes. It
What's
was
Well, he
the
wasn't
day
the team
after.
that done.
What's with the circles and stuff?
The latest circle's the day we're on.
The 13th.
So the
Last
13th.
evening.
This is all on the 13th then. Because if that was the day that it says Storm Rider,
Yeah.
so yeah, you're on the next day. So add 2 more days to that.
Okay.
We'll put the ship up to 600 and something health. 676, I think. Hey Kyle, you're right there. You can do that. While you're up, so you can actually write it.
So 9,900 and what, sorry?
676.
We lost a lot. Holy
Crew is at 29.
What?
Wow. Wait, no, 29 minus that.
Minus 29?
Yeah.
No, so
55.
So what did they were useless?
No,
So you-
57.
Oh yeah, 57, right. Wrong way.
No, it's an SS symbol. What the fuck?
Should be SOS.
No, the SS.
Yeah, I saw the 29 there, so I'm like, you're right. 29. You guys lost a lot of crew.
how the hell did that happen?
676.
They are not happy.
I call bullshit.
Might get you to time keep from now on.
Why? I'm doing a good job.
My rating, my rating, my rating, my rating, my rating, my rating, my rating. His right.
But don't worry, he circles the date.
Yeah.
I bet my fingernail backwards.
I did the boat.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Chels?
I put my fingernail backwards today if anybody cares.
Just now?
No, daycare.
Oh. Okay.
My thumb hurts.
I'm sure it does.
No.
It really hurt.
Take some Advil.
What'd you do to it?
I put
Bent
my
it
fingernail backwards and like ripped it off of the top. It went back down and it's good now, but underneath of it it's like a blood bruise.
All the blood bubbles?
Yeah.
Those are
It's not really that bad yet, anyway, but it's like tender to even touch anything with it.
This is 2 days after the attack.
Yep. 2 days after the attack. The captain says, we'll sail at close to full speed here, and we'll get there before long. He says, this is a mighty ship. No other ship would have survived such a beating as this. You're definitely getting your money's worth out of this one.
Sure.
I'll agree that not many other ships would have survived it, given the look of the back of that creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, just how many shipwrecks are on it.
Looks like many ships didn't survive it.
But again, we haven't been there even fought. So I think we're even.
There's probably a lot of gold on the back of that creature.
Probably.
You can go back and get it if you want.
You can breathe underwater for 5 minutes.
Times it by 1,000. Maybe a couple years.
I can breathe underwater.
But can you survive a tentacle?
I can breathe underwater indefinitely.
Good, you go back and get stuff.
We will placate the monster with my dance. Dwarf dance.
The port
Is it
town...
Placate or placate?
Placate.
It's placate, yeah.
I've always wondered.
The port town of Wildcleft Landing is only another 2 days of travel. So, add that to...
Why?
How long have we been gone?
I don't know.
How long are we expected to take?
20 days?
Travel?
Oh, but that's my day.
How long has it been
Too long.
For which?
since you left Skyclave?
Forever.
Assuming the very last page is...
Nope.
Nope.
Timekeeper.
You got mad at me when you have it on the back.
Maybe have the timekeeper look. What about these ones over here?
Yeah, probably.
There's a whole bunch.
Oh, so you just pulled them off the top?
Yeah, you got mad at me when I put them on the
Hammer.
back.
Flame roll. Alright. Well, I have no idea what you're doing. Left Skyclave on the 18th of Flame Rule.
So it's been more than 20 days.
30 days.
Close to 30 days.
10 extra days.
Yeah.
It is 30 days.
30 days exactly.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to retcon some of the time because I wasn't sure about repairing.
Okay.
So let's put it down
Is it my birthday yet?
No.
5 days earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
we just met the guys again.
Yeah. So we'll be about there. Because I wasn't quite sure how long repairing is, and that it kind of seems like it took too long to me.
Okay.
So 5 days after you reach Willcleft Landing.
Will Cleft.
Yeah, Willcleft. See, the captain is pushing the limits of what this ship and crew can do.
He really
Plus-
pissed us off.
Well, he promised you to get you there in a certain amount of time, and he's already missed that date. And in some of his rantings, I don't know whoever has been near him. Probably not you, no?
Yeah.
You? Yeah. You can tell that he's not really okay with that. You get the sense that when he sets a date, he plans on sticking with it. And as you sail through the Vilhan Wilds, it doesn't seem quite as dangerous as everyone says it was.
Really? Because I would argue.
Other than
Compared to that.
Doom Island. You knew you didn't have to worry about bandits out here, But
yeah, because the Doom Island took care of them.
yeah. But the weather has been clear for these last couple of days, and you're able to steer the ship in a most harmless-looking areas of the sea.
Last time we ever sent you to scout anything.
Gunnar,
Yes.
roll me an engineering check.
Sure.
Wait, you don't want me to do it with my 6th engineering?
10,000. Let's see, it's here somewhere. I rolled a 14.
14?
25.
25? Alright.
Dungeons!
No. Thinking about what you saw before, the big monster, you're still unsure, but there's something in the back of your mind, maybe some teachings from way back when that you may have heard of something like this before,
Okay.
but it's
History
just at the back
check!
of your mind, and
What's
you're
my
unable to
history
recall
again?
it right now.
Okay.
Mother of God, my history sucks.
Roll it. You said you were.
It's dungeoneering,
what-
but
Yeah, but I got history, remember?
yeah,
previous
you have
lives.
history, sure.
History of Dungeoneering?
No, previous lives.
Were you
Oh,
a
so
Maybe
hero?
previous lives used to do this before?
I don't know. There's been a lot of them.
Okay.
Several I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, no, I have no fucking clue.
None of them did, apparently.
I can't remember if I took a crap this morning.
Hey, it was an 8. It wasn't that bad.
Looks in the cronus.
That was
Yes, I
5 days
did.
ago.
An 8 plus, that's 16. That's not, I don't even know if that's the easy.
That's not the easy, I don't think.
Damn.
Oh, it's just past the easy.
Haha! I remember shit all still, though.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
forget now.
You reach Willclef Landing.
Let's see, you have past lives that you don't quite remember everything from.
It is a tiny town, if you can even call it a town.
Tiny.
It has 2 buildings.
Oh, good.
It's not even a village.
As you approach,
It's
Uh,
more like an outpost.
Boss house.
Roll on
as you approach, the captain explains, "Arr, that's not the town. It'd be a mere shipping depot for the proper town, 50 miles inland. You'll have to hoof it."
Can we
but-
bring our horse?
You know, I think I'll be
Says-
happy to be on solid ground for a while.
Says, "I'm going to have to stay with my crew and repair the ship. It'll take a while."
Okay.
So is this where we part ways then?
And the other half of our gold.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
So they're 2/3 of our gold.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Because you bargain down to 1/3 up front and
Yeah.
2/3 the rest of the way.
Hooray.
So a total of 2,000.
I kind of thought we'd take more stuff from the ships that we took out.
Well, how many ships were you planning on taking out?
Everything! Ship! Charge!
Well, we had the airship we didn't take really anything from. We had some loot fall out of the sky. We had the sunken ship, which we couldn't quite get close enough
You know
to.
how much those items are worth?
Yeah, a lot.
The ring itself is like 20-something thousand.
I like that ring though.
Don't tell them.
I think the boots are like
We don't have the boots
9,000.
anymore, do we?
Yeah,
oh, we do.
you took
We
the
kept
boots
them.
because you didn't take the bracers.
Right, you're right.
Because someone fucked up.
Not me.
Someone been fucked up.
Someone done did fuck.
And I thought I would be nice and generous and let you take the other thing.
Eh, it's fair enough. Well, excuse me for thinking my at-wills counted as as just standard attacks.
No. The melee basic counts as a melee basic, or basic ranged counts as a basic range.
Exactly.
Who'd have thunk otherwise?
I don't like you very much.
Alright, we brought our horses with us, didn't we?
I don't know, did you?
Shit!
Yeah.
They're seahorses now.
I know you brought the dragon with you. Did everyone have horses?
I had a horse.
Everyone had horses.
Alright.
I haven't had a horse.
Mine's
in a
named
long
Cleric.
time.
Anara does have a ritual to summon horses.
Yep.
Oh,
We
So-
have our horses. That's where the ritual.
we have, yeah.
I don't
Well,
think I have
it's
it
some
written down.
phantom steeds.
Oh.
I can bring that up.
There's some that I don't have.
So if you guys didn't bring your horses, so decide that now.
I thought we did.
I don't think we even thought about it.
No.
I don't think you did either.
What?
So, no horses.
Phantom horses.
Phantom horses.
Glowing phantom horses.
Glowing phantom horses.
Sun's glow.
Oh yeah, Kinsey and Karen survived, by the way.
Yes, they
Okay,
did.
good.
They were in the pocket.
They're each half dead.
No, they weren't in the pocket dimension because couldn't have it out there on the boat. She didn't want to put it on the boat. Probably for good reason.
Boats move.
Considering it almost sunk the one time, and this time, well, it could have. You're not sure.
Is that water coming in through the portal? Maybe. Oops.
So Nara, are you going to use the Phantom Steed ritual?
Sure.
Okay, it does cost 70 gold.
I have
in-
some Residium.
Okay, so you just have to mark that down.
How much Residium do I have?
I have no idea.
Cam!
Yeah,
What do I-
but and roll an Arcana check
Yeah, I know that.
because it can do various different things.
27.
27.
Yeah.
They have a speed of 12, and they ignore difficult terrain. If you got 30 or more, they would move on water as if it was solid ground, and 40 or higher, they would fly.
I only rolled a 10.
I didn't.
So there's a potential for 40?
No,
I don't think she can hit 40, but
What's the old booster?
but close. Right. So Nara is able to summon these phantom steeds, and these creatures, they're you know what a nightmare is?
It's a horse.
Yeah, kind of like that, but see-through.
That's creepy.
They're not durable, so if you're getting into a fight, if they take any damage, they go poof.
Like poop.
Something like that, yeah.
Poof goes the weasel.
Rough terrain.
Yeah. So, but they're able to ignore rough terrain, so you'll be able to get to the city a couple hours.
Woohoo.
Yeah, you're at the dock. As you just hand the gold over to the captain, he shakes your hand. He says,
Don't ever come
It's
back.
almost been a pleasure.
"It's been a pleasure. You need us to stay here."
Didn't we buy that ritual?
It only lets us get back faster.
What ritual?
The one where we could go back.
Teleport the ship.
Where we could
Oh, it wasn't teleporting fast, like teleport to a place. It was.
How long would you be willing
There's
to
some
stay?
rings that allow you to do that. That wouldn't help us now because
You'd have to know what the runes are.
no.
Yeah. He says, "Well, we'll probably be here 20 days to properly prepare my ship and get the mast, some new crew. We'll have to order in some supplies. So, tell you what, if you're not back here by then, maybe a day after, and I'll just set off again.
That sounds fair.
But if you're back, then I'll be here.
How many days?
20.
Is the ride back free?
Is there a better boat?
He says, "Free?"
Hey, we saved your ass!
To be fair, we wouldn't have got there if it
We
wasn't for
saved
his
your
boat
ass.
And I got you here faster than you can walk.
I can
That's
fly.
true.
We're happy you can fucking fly.
Quit
He says,
intimidating everyone.
Just send word if you need me to stay any longer. As he holds out his hand.
Well, I'll shake.
Will do.
Yeah, I shake his hand vigorously.
Roll a d6.
I do
You
like
roll
He's-
his
damage.
hand.
He's a pretty hardy guy. He looks like a adventuring type. So, well, he was an ex-pirate.
He's sturdy.
Yeah. He says, "All right." As he once you give him the money, he tosses it to the first mate and says, "I'm off to put in an order and find some more crew.
Count that, will you? Hey!
Also, count that."
These be bitches.
No, he doesn't say count it. He trusts you.
Damn.
He should.
You're lawful good, you dumbass.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear.
You make your way inland.
Hooray!
Actually, as we leave, as we're a little bit like a minute onto our journey in, I asked, should we hide our tracks in case anyone bad actually wants to follow us?
Who's going to
Well,
be
I think
following
there's
us
this. The path to the town is kind of.
Well, then why wouldn't I just use
Probably
the
well
other
used.
ritual?
Yeah, it's
And people
It's
would just
used.
assume
It's
that
like an
we're
actual-
in town.
Somebody look at my ritual
Road.
sheet.
I have passed
Not-
without a trace. That's what
yeah,
I'm asking.
it's not a it's a dirt road,
Yeah.
right? So it's not paved or anything like that. So not cobblestone.
Actually, they probably gonna know that we're going to the town anyway, so.
We just came across the ocean, and I don't think they were following us then. I think we'll be fine for a bit.
Hooray!
Okay.
Alright.
Carry on.
Besides, if there's only one downtown, they can figure out where we're going.
Unless we go sideways, yeah.
Off to the Misty Mountains.
Make your way inland,
Snowflake Mountain.
and you see a sign to the town ahead.
Says
It's
how?
the town of Caradon.
Caradon?
Caradon. Caradon.
That sounds Scottish.
C-A-I-R?
Cara.
Oh, Cara Dune.
Yeah, Doon.
We're going to Canada, we are.
You see some odd things along the way.
Sticks.
Kind of planted in some of the hills. You see old chimney, but the rest of the house is gone, and that's all that's remaining. And just as you keep on going, you see that this city must have been much larger at one point in time. But over time, it's fallen to a much smaller town. You see old bits of road as you're traveling along this dirt road. You see the occasional like cobblestones. You see some chimneys to the side, foundations of where houses were.
Old residences and paths to residences up in the woods.
Well, piss.
Everyone roll a history check. It's kind of
Oh!
if you're
Somebody
More
got
so
my
if you're
history,
interested
so I
in
think
this
it's only
area.
like
Oh, yeah.
6.
yeah.
Your history is 12.
Oh, really?
Mine's
15.
5. Mine's 5, but I got a total of
Yay!
24.
13!
Mine's a 1, so that's a total
I
of
do not remember
7.
being here before.
You got a 7.
Yeah.
Who got over 20?
Me.
Dethul.
7 too.
Thinking back to just yeah.
Past.
He kind of remembers Caradon. Caradon was a very large city before. It was a human town, but before the spell plague, it was a much larger town. Basically, an entry point to Spirit Soaring. It was Spirit Soaring is a massive cathedral known as the greatest cathedral of its time. In fact, who got over
Cathedral.
14?
Me.
Me.
Everybody but you?
Yep.
Everyone but Jin has heard of Spirit Soaring. This cathedral, it's like the what's the big cathedral in Italy? The
Sistine?
yeah,
Sistine?
no, the Sistine Chapel. It's like that. Like that's how renowned it is.
Notre Dame sounds like it.
Yeah, but Jin hasn't heard of it.
Is it Notre Dame?
No.
Damn.
However, the spell plague destroyed the cathedral, and without it to get to, Caradon just dried up. The population left. Things just crumbled, and it turned back into a small, sleepy town.
What do you mean without it to get to you?
If it's not there,
Spirit
what's
Soaring got
tourist
Spirit
stuff?
Soaring
It
got
was no longer-
destroyed.
It wasn't an
Like-
attraction.
With the
No one has a reason to come to this
yeah.
hellhole.
basically,
No, it's not like the
Spirit
temple-
Soaring no longer exists.
It's
It
not
got
like
wiped out in existence.
It's not like it was the mechanism for arriving in the town, though. That's what it was.
It was the sole reason why people came to
No,
Caradon.
it wasn't like a portal.
It wasn't a portal.
No, it wasn't a portal.
Yeah.
But it was the sole reason why people
Yeah.
would come to Caradon
Destination.
was to get to Spirit Soaring. But Spirit Soaring no longer exists, so
Drive
the
it.
town of Caradon just got smaller and smaller and smaller. Yes, and it's been pretty well 100 years since the spell plague. Caradon is a small little fishing town now, with this nice small population. It's on the peninsula, which goes into Impresk Lake.
I'm impressed by that.
Impresk. And you do see mountains in the far distance, but they're still several hundred miles to the south of town. So it'd probably take you another, like, half a week to get there from the town itself. One thing that you notice is when you get more into the town of Cairdoon, there is a large statue in the center of the town.
Gunnar?
No. It's of a very handsome man.
Oh, me.
Oh, Gunnar.
No. With curly hair and a sincere, warm smile. He's holding a walking stick with a ram's head on top.
Anara?
No. His other hand is outstretched and welcomed, although the hand itself seems to have broken off long ago. He's wearing somewhat of Cleric's robes and has a symbol depicting a single candle burning over an open eye.
Okay.
Burning an
It's
open
not a
eye.
symbol of one of the gods.
Fire in your eyes?
And there's a small plaque below it.
I read the black.
It says,
Black.
"Here we honor Catterly Bonadus, visionary of spirit soaring and vanquisher of the chaos curse."
Oh, that's what we're fighting. Just gonna unleash, of course.
Yep.
Of the chaos curse.
Yep.
History check on what that is.
Sure.
Fail.
History?
History, religion.
Holy shit, I might actually know this one!
I know more.
24?
39.
39 religion. Alright.
Minus history.
Jin
29,
recalls
sorry.
about the chaos curse,
29.
and it was a poison that caused people to act in extremities and act out personal fantasies they wouldn't act out otherwise. They would just kind of
extremities? Like arms and legs?
extremes.
I've
the
always
extremities
wanted
there.
to wear
The ultimate alcohol.
women's clothing.
But it was something that people would just like impulsively do this.
What was the name of him?
Chaos curse.
The chaos
No,
curse.
That person.
Elmo.
The guy who got rid of it.
Statue
Oh,
guy.
Catterly Bonadus.
Whatever.
Gunnar, as he's looking at the symbol, Cairn, he comes up to you and goes, Denir.
Denir?
And you recognize that name. It is the lesser god Denir, the lord of all glyphs, and the scribe of Ogma.
Oh.
Wow. That's interesting. Nice coincidence.
You know, the crown.
I like glyphs.
Now we're trying to find a temple dedicated to Anara.
No.
He says,
Dedicated to time.
After they mentioned Ogma, I'm like, coincidence?
The Ogma?
Yes.
when you say the Ogma, he says, no, the scribe of Ogma. He says, you should really know the allies of Ogma.
No.
Why? We were kind of
I was
conscripted into
joking.
being followers.
Conscripted.
What?
Conscripted, not conscripted.
I told Karen he has to prove his instinct. As to tell when I am joking. And when I am not.
He's already back on one of the horses and just just slowly going ahead of you, is just out of ear reach.
I grumbled at myself.
We need a sarcasm
He's
sign.
no funny. No funny, no funny.
Can you stop doing that?
Symbol
Thank
of
you.
who? Dinner?
Denir. Deneir.
Denier?
Denier. And bingo. What's his
Denir.
name?
Denier.
It's
Denier
like
Castle.
Denier, but before I.
Does that help?
Yes. I now know what it is.
Now more in the town, and you see a few people walking around, just noting that they look like they're mostly fishermen or crafters in the woods
Fishermen.
nearby.
50 miles away from the closest water.
There's a lake right next to the
There's
city.
a lake next to it.
Impressed Lake.
Oh, yeah.
You made
They
that up, by
fish
the way,
from
just
a
make
lake?
me feel stupid.
No, you didn't taste that before.
We're on the peninsula.
Aha! I hate
So
this
dead.
whole reading. And
Reading, gotta listen, and you gotta remember things.
So weird.
Yeah, you can tell that just from glancing around. This isn't generally the place adventurers usually come to.
Yep.
At least maybe not nowadays. There's a tavern around.
Woohoo!
It's called the Wench Mead Hall. Or sorry, the Brass Wench Mead Hall.
Who wants a wench made out of brass?
There's
Swords of the
shipwrights, some grafter stores, general goods,
Magic!
stables, blacksmith, town hall.
That's where you're headed. You're off to see the stable boy.
No, I'm off to poison the ale.
No.
It's about a town of 1,500 people.
That's still pretty decent.
It's still pretty small.
Well,
Compared to what it was, yes.
Yeah. Before what
It's
it
not like
was
there's
probably
no
in the
one here.
tens of
That's
thousands.
less than Night Country.
It's small. Skyclave is 20,000.
Yeah.
This is much smaller than Skyclave.
Shorter.
Yeah.
I'm not flying.
Not flying.
What are you guys doing?
It's
Going towards the inn, I guess.
Sure. That's a
Yeah,
good
it's
place
getting
to get
closer
information.
to the.
it's still the
Close
same
to
day that we
evening,
landed,
too.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's getting closer to the evening.
Yeah.
So the tavern is old and aged. It features the brass-plated carving of a buxom lass holding 2 large, overflowing mugs.
I like this place already.
Of course you do.
Outside the door, you see are several pairs of muddy boots, which shows 2 things. One, that people take off their muddy boots before going inside, and 2,
Those 2
people
inside.
aren't really worried about stuff being stolen here.
No.
Do you guys take off your boots before going in?
Do I have
Yep.
magic boots? I don't think I do. So, yeah.
They're
I think
muddy.
I mean, are our boots muddy?
I'll take mine off. Mine are
A little bit.
Mine are
They are, on a scale of 1 to 20, 17 muddy. They're pretty muddy.
Must have rained here
Is
last
there
night.
any water nearby that I can wash my boots off? Because my boots are magical, and I don't want to just leave them outside.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's
You
water
have a
around.
storm soul.
I'm not taking my shit off. I was hovering over the ground.
I could see that, though. The rest of you, not really.
I have a feather ring. I wasn't sinking into the mud very much.
Inside this tavern,
Might be.
it's...
Buxom ladies?
No.
What?
Lies.
False advertising.
Perhaps before the Spell Plague, when it was still a large town,
We've changed
but
the sign
it's
for
a
them.
fairly quiet locals tavern. There's a few locals in here. On the wall, you see that they put up wooden sides of ships, and they're all have the names blazoned on them. They appear to be names of the fishing vessels of the lake.
The keel haul.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
That's
the name of a book.
the bartender's a man, and he has a
Alright.
huge, bushy red beard.
I thought you were
The-
going to say huge bosom.
He?
Has a
Yes,
huge bushy
with a
bosom.
pipe in his mouth. And as you enter the tavern, he says, "Ain't seen your like around here before."
Oh, fuck you too. No.
Ignore the dwarf, he's drunk.
No, I'm not. I want to be.
For a beer.
Yes, we're travelers.
He
Recovery.
says, "Virgil Redbow, I own this place for a long time. My father rebuilt it after the Spell Plague. You adventuring types, we don't see a lot of you these days."
Yeah, we're really surprised we're here, to be honest, as well. The seas are a lot rougher than I've heard.
He says, "It's been pretty calm around here."
You have no idea.
You have a moving island.
He says, "What can I get you?"
Ale to start,
Some
and
food.
ale to continue.
Oh, I'm sick of oranges.
Information, baby.
He says, "What are you seeking?" As he starts pouring some ales from the keg.
Well, since
Or
you
from
obviously
the-
know that we're new to the place, can you tell us a bit about the area?
It's green and blue with the water part. And the
He
trees
says-
are brown and green.
"I'm sure you heard of spirit soaring before."
You know what now?
Cathedral.
It's a large cathedral, well before your time.
Alright.
He says, it was a magnificent place. And, our founder, if you've seen the statue out front, Catterley Bonadus, he erected the cathedral.
That is such an unfortunate name.
Sure. And yeah, he just goes on in kind of like a long spiel about Catterley, just the town in general, how it was once pretty great and large and was one of the largest cities in all of Faerun before. And then after the spell plague, it just, once Spirit Soaring was destroyed, it just turned into this small fishing town. They mostly survive off the fish here. They fish off the lake and export it out to various parts of the world. You find that's the meal that he brings out to you guys too is fish, because that's what they're known for. Impress or Caradun fish are well known in the world.
Fine fish.
Yeah, it's like a salmon anywhere else, right? Like it's salmons are good fish.
Salmon. Not salmon.
Whatever.
King
Okay.
Solomon fish?
Yes, exactly. Shut up.
Wow.
Just for the record,
You
it's not
kiki, but
me.
you're too far.
On this table.
Oh, okay. We.
What, did they never rebuild the temple?
He says there. It was high up in the Snowflake Mountains.
Whoa, where?
He says
There's no
too far.
Can we have a map?
He says I can draw you out something.
That'd probably work.
We're seeking a philosopher's temple. It may be that they have taken residence in the old remains of the building.
He says I doubt that.
What is that?
The remains are no longer there.
They're just thoroughly destroyed then.
They don't exist.
I don't
You
get it.
stole it.
He says when the spell plague happened, it cut the piece of the mountain out.
And we went somewhere?
He says, I don't know, but it no longer is there.
Okay.
Where's Karen?
He's in the bar, but he's just at his own table.
Okay, I'm beckoning him over.
He waves to you to come over.
Get your fucking ass over here.
He doesn't. He stays sitting.
Wow, he's a contrary old bastard, isn't he?
He's probably deaf. And he thinks I'm waving at him.
He waves back.
Isn't Kinsey with him?
Yeah, Kinsey's sitting there with him.
Benji, will you please tell him to come here?
She says to Karen. Karen just looks and says, "No, you come over here, Ibarra."
I'll kill him.
A bar. You render him asunder. Your uselessness has come to an end.
He was kind of useful.
When?
He gave us a wool.
Yeah, the bartender says, but if you're looking to get to the Snowflake Mountains, there's you'll have to pass around the lake in Prest. There's a small town on the other side called Gelid. Says you'll find much better supplies there than you will here for climbing the peaks. It's on the base of the mountains, a small village. People crazy enough to live at the bottom of the mountain.
It's okay, I can fly.
Oh my
He
god,
just
really?
looks to you and laughs and says, "You won't fly up those mountains.
Oh,
They're hellish."
they're muffins.
So do we spend the night here then?
No,
It's pretty late.
now if we can get to the next town.
I don't think we'd make it time though.
This isn't
Several
a-
hundred miles.
This isn't a small lake, it's
But
more
she
like
can fly.
a great lake.
Leave all
Not
y'all
quite the
behind.
size of
More
that.
Great Lakes?
A small great lake.
I'd say yeah, it's probably
Go after the temple, you could use your
the lake itself is probably about
skills to help
100
teleport
miles
you,
in length.
Yeah.
See, yeah, it's
I did. There's a
Oh,
crazy ass guy coming to
Okanagan
kill you.
Lake, basically,
You
from
should
head
help
to
me so
toe,
that
north
it
to
doesn't
south.
happen.
Other side at the other end.
Yeah, that's how big this lake is. Not nearly as wide as the channel that you were just on,
Yeah.
but
I want to talk to Karen.
It's kind of like Kootenai.
okay. So do you go over to Cairn?
Grr.
Alright. He says, What do you want?
Why do you still have your pirate accent?
Because I can never remember how I spoke before.
Not like that!
I've been spending too much time around pirates. It's not my fault.
We weren't really pirates.
Sea folk. Same thing.
No, he had a pirate accent.
I don't remember how I spoke with him before.
Hey.
What do you want? No, that wasn't it.
Kind of an old man.
Anyways, what?
Go on.
What do you ask him?
Well, I asked him if he knows where the boats that whatchamacallit would be, if it would be anywhere
Philosopher's
near where
Temple?
this old temple was.
He says, it could be. Well, I sure hope it's there. This is very old information.
How old? Before the spell plague?
Says, the information was told to me specifically a long time ago, but it's a complicated temple. But if it's not there, I'm sure Uranus won't find it either.
Wait, what?
God.
If it's not there, then Uranus won't find it either. Oh, good.
Not there, can we throw him off the cliff?
You seemed pretty sure that it was there when you told us about it.
Says, I'm sure we'll find it, but these mountains aren't a day's travel up it.
We're going to die.
Says these aren't small mountains. And he explains to you, and you get this from the bartender as well. I'm going to use real world here.
Okay.
Think of Everest.
Yeah.
Think of a range of Everests.
Oh, good.
Think of a range of Everests in a magical world.
So we can fly. Okay, good.
Probably not.
I can fly, so there.
Can we hire dragons? Chelsea, roll a 40.
I think the temple needs to have supplies somehow. So chances are...
Not if they grow all their own stuff.
They still have some basic supplies, but it might be a once-a-year thing.
Someone might know about
It says, the bartender says to you, if anything, you'll want to speak with the people at Good. They're the ones at the base of the mountain. If any of them dare go up there, then you'll find them there. None of us are crazy enough to do that.
Alright. Makes sense.
You said you get yourself a couple of other adventures going through here once in a while. Or did he? Whatever.
He says, maybe a group of you a year.
Have you seen any other groups recently?
Not for about a year.
That could be good or bad.
It could be good or bad.
Congratulations. Yes, it could be. It could be one of those two
If I
things.
do an insight check on that?
Or it could be
Yeah,
somewhere in the middle.
Oh.
He's a liar. Kill him.
Was 17, 22.
It's based on the level of the guy too, right? It's not just based on what you roll. You get the sense he's got no reason to lie to you.
Okay.
It's a trap.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not a trap.
Okay.
But you get the sense that adventurers really have no reason to come out this way anymore, so you might get the occasional person. But you also get the sense that adventurers only go to places where there's treasure or adventure to be had, and
That's
since the
pretty
spell
quiet.
plague, none of that's been here.
Generally a good thing, I guess.
How about the button huts?
Congratulations.
Yeah, there's a boy.
Yeah, we'll have to change that out and stuff, but we'll get there.
Oh, good.
Alright.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nope.
I think we should drink some more ale.
Alright. He keeps the taps flowing for you guys, for as much as you want. And you get up to your room. They don't have many rooms here at this one, but
Yes.
Kinsey has created her portal in one of the rooms. As she paid the innkeeper enough to keep it there for a while, for
Yeah.
probably about a week's worth of rent for the room.
Nice.
So, yeah. So you have the portal there as you go into it. And you're reminded of the large area, grass, kind of like a small little grassy area in the one side of it, or the one corner of it.
Right.
And yeah, the next day, it's a fairly nice day out. You wake up, get ready to go, and make your way to Gelid.
Boots are still there. Woohoo!
Hmm?
Boots are still there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, your boots are still there.
Hooray! I wear his boots.
Why are
Do you have
levitating?
magic boots? Yay!
You never took your boots off.
Did I take my boots
I
off?
took mine off.
You never took your boots off.
Nope.
So it'll take you guys 4 days to get there.
4 days.
Are you going to use the Phantom Steed ritual each day?
How much was it a day?
7.
Is there horses we could rent?
There's horses you can get, yeah.
Horses we can steal?
You probably steal them if you want.
Or buy?
Also probably buy them.
Or rent?
There's the stables here.
It's me. Too hard.
Is there like a U-Haul?
And you can inquire about renting them, and then
Borrowing horses to take
borrowing horses, and then having them come back from
Yeah.
Gelid.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
that.
Yeah.
Alright, go to the stable boy. The stable boy. Just immediately went to stable boy. Go to the stables.
Stable
There's a boy there working.
Haha! No, Jim, no.
Says, what can I do for you?
We're looking to rent a couple of horses. Or a few
Says-
horses, I guess.
Says, rent them. What do you mean?
Well, we're heading off to Gilead,
I think he wanted you to buy them.
and then we'll return with them.
How long do you need them for?
Up to a couple of weeks.
A week or two, yeah.
Tell you what, we've got some horses here, and for 25 gold, just kind of as a deposit, you know, so in case you don't come back with them.
Yeah.
25 gold each for each horse that you take, and when you come back, I'll give you back 15 of it for each horse.
Okay.
You're not gonna haggle?
No.
Someone, hey, I guess he's horrible with money. Damn. Him and Streetwise being horrible.
Be diplomacy to haggle.
Well, I wasn't gonna haggle, just try to use Streetwise to know what the price should be.
Yeah.
You can take an educated guess. You'd want to look at the horses and stuff
Yeah,
first,
sure,
right? So
horse
just
costs,
like
but-
nature and stuff would be good for
How
that.
much would a horse cost to buy?
To buy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, well, the ones here, these are Balsaran.
Balsaran?
They're known for their riding ability. They're more expensive.
Okay.
It says 50 gold to buy.
Outright buy them?
Insight check. Oh, fuck. To see if he's over trying to dig us for money. 21.
He's not digging you for money. And roll a nature check. You're a nature guy, right? Yeah.
27.
The Balsaran breed are one of the top like riding breeds, mostly known for riding building games such as like barrel riding and
Yeah.
things like that. They are some of the premier horses. So getting one for 50 gold is probably a pretty average price.
I still don't need one.
No, you don't know.
I think I'll just give her put a deposit down and you burn them.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Good to me.
Alright, so 75 gold. 25, 25,
Wanna go
25.
to
Anara doesn't need one.
Go
Oh,
to the
and the other
pool.
two. Yeah,
they'll get their own.
50 more gold.
Is that the common pool?
Yeah.
So So it's 175 total?
125. But you can tip them. If you so please.
Add a silver or gold.
And then it's down to 15. Let me bring it back. Or,
Yeah, when you get back, we'll go over that. You'll get 15 back for each horse. So basically, it'll only cost you 10 per person to rent them.
haha! Excellent. We'll take you up on your offer.
Right? As he rounds up the horses for you, brings them to you, and off you go.
Hooray!
Have company.
Yeah.
Haha!
There you go.
And
So it takes you 4 days to get to Gelid. Each of the nights, Kinsey finds a place to make her portal, so you have a place to sleep at night without worry. And as you get closer to Gelid, this is the day that you would arrive there. You start going uphill as you go around the lake, and as you climb up, you realize you are pretty well starting to go into the Snowflake Mountains. It's getting much colder here, and as you start the day, it starts snowing throughout the day.
the Frost King!
Charge!
Touch! Where's the flying boat now, bitch?
How do you spell Gelid?
Gelid, G-E-L-I-D. The path also goes by the Ice Blossom River. You see has large chunks of ice floating through it as you go by. It's a bright blue and brighter than you normally see.
Woo! Magic.
Yeah. Not really, no.
It's supposed to be really good.
It's actually nature.
Mineral.
Yeah, it's more bright blue because the Dethul is able to tell you, but because he's nature-y. It's because of the glacier mountains. They grind the rocks, which turns them into a powder. It's then released into the river, turning it a bright blue.
I see. Where's what the mountain's made of? Cobalt.
Blue cobalt.
Cobalt blue.
Pretty soon, though, you get to Gelid. And if Caradun was a small town, this is a small village.
Hot dang.
Nestled into the base of the Snowflake Mountains, it subsides mainly on livestock and trade with Caradun. As you come into the town, you see some large herds of rather large rams with a long white wool and huge spiraling black horns. You see a mix of people here, some like those in Caradun, but a lot of them here have slanted eyes, darker hair, tan skin, think like Mongolians.
I was gonna think Tibetans.
Or Tibetan, really about the same.
Mongolians?
Yeah. That kind of region, like that's what this is. Yeah. It is cold here, as it's snowing. You see your breath. Your breath has been misty all day.
Fire soul.
Turn to fire soul. So Anara is warm.
We
Nice
warm
and
ourselves
comfortable.
around the Anara.
Hug me.
No.
No, she's flying anyway, so
Yeah.
in her dragon.
You
So
piss her off enough, she gets hotter, so it's more rage.
true.
Yeah, people around me are gonna be really confused
Yeah.
if I'm melting the snow as I
Yeah.
walk.
Draemond!
The houses here look to be built to withstand the snow. They're like low, wide houses with interweaving thick branches, wood and fur to keep them warm. The town folks here that you do see, which isn't very many, are wearing heavy furs, wool garments. Yeah, you guys are, the other three of you are probably pretty cold right now. Especially if you're wearing plate.
Endure elements.
I love my character.
You could if you get her to do it, but
Well,
It
women
doesn't
move.
last for very long though.
it lasts for I think 24 or wait, no, a couple hours I think.
So it's better if we do it when we actually need it.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, it's a cold place. Even in the late summer as it is now, it's snowing here. And
Just from the altitude.
you can tell that most people here tend to stay inside unless having to attend some unavoidable work.
Work. Alright, is there, looks like a gathering place of some sort? Some building?
So looking around, you see there's a large farm where it looks like they train like the rams that you saw for either riding or work. There's a weapon shop, like a blacksmithy, a general store, hunting lodge, and there's also a large hall where kind of like a town hall. For the most part, you see though that people operate their businesses just outside their own homes here. You get the sense that the less people have to spend outside in the harsh winters, the better.
Winter.
Nope, but it's already snowing now. So think about what the winter's like.
I go into the hunting lodge to see where to get something warmer. Or to go underneath, I guess.
Alright. So you guys go to the hunting lodge then?
Sure.
Alright. Hunting lodge is not really that big, but you can tell it is the hunting lodge by the size of the ram's head on the front of it. It just looks like it would be. Yeah. Like out of all the houses here, it doesn't look like a house, right? You go inside, and inside it's a large like one room type of deal. There's kind of like a small counter set up over on one side, but there's tons of furs lining the walls. Yeah, you see like just different like types of furs, wolf pelts, ram's wool, things like that all in here. So as you come in, the clerk just kind of looks at you and doesn't say a word, but just looks at you.
We are cold.
You have stock.
That was good, guys.
Greetings. Shopkeep.
He just
Some
looks
nice
at you.
furs you have here.
Says, "The best."
Yes, we're planning a trip up the mountains, and we need something a little warm.
When you say that, he just looks at you and laughs.
Oh, that's
Says, "You up the mountains? Yeah, well, you're gonna need more than these furs."
Please, if you don't mind helping us out, you'd be most grateful.
He says, "Well, first, buy some of these furs, then go see Stella."
Stell? Who is Stell?
Stello, he's a guide.
He's a guide. Okay.
A guy or a guide?
And where?
He's a guy that's a guide.
Where can we find him?
He says, "You'll recognize him. He wears his travels on his face."
what, sir?
Then
What is wrong with all of you? The furthest one away, and I'm having the least trouble understanding him.
He tells you
travel
where,
on his face.
he tells you where
That's
his hut is, too. It's on the closest side to the mountain.
I pick up some nice dark furs to go with my dark plate.
Yeah.
Alright. Does everyone pick up some furs here?
Do I have to?
I think it's probably wise, of course.
Unless you're not planning on being anything else but Fire Soul.
Why get two?
Yeah. Are you planning on keeping Fire Soul the whole time?
Probably.
Then I wouldn't say you would need it. But if you change out of it, then yes, you would.
And how much would
So
furs
Where's my
cost?
dragon?
Probably wouldn't be that bad of an idea to get something for your dragon.
I need them for my dragon.
Alright. When he, the guy goes out and just, you're like looking at this like nice like fur coat and stuff, and he goes, "No, it's not for you." So he just pulls one out like from the middle of the rack and just puts it over you. "That one's for you." He does that for each of you, and
I say I don't want one.
As long as it's black.
He says,
That
"You'd
one
be a
for you.
fool not to have one."
I take him outside to point at my dragon. I need one for that.
He just looks at it. He goes back inside,
That is for you.
and he 5 minutes later he comes out with a larger one and says, "This should fit it."
I will yield to your judgment in this.
So the cost of all the furs and everything comes to 75 gold.
50! Oh, man.
75 gold.
Oh, man. That's like a 27 diplomacy.
We shouldn't have divided all that money. So I keep writing down minuses, minuses, minuses.
He says, "You'll also need to see Binmar."
Binlar?
Binmar
Bitmar.
says the blacksmith. He'll make you pythons, climbing supplies.
Or buy a light jacket just.
And it'll be
in
warm
case
in
we're-
there.
There's a light fur coat.
They're so. I want anything heavy.
Well, he's got lighter stuff too. It's not just wools and furs.
That's all I want.
Fashion.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance.
Any advice?
And we burned his best.
He when you say that, he
Turn
says,
back.
"Don't go up the mountain. We don't go up the mountain. You shouldn't go up the mountain."
What is that?
I love how the music stopped right there.
He says, "Have you seen the mountain?
No, we've seen it.
That tall thing?
Don't go up the mountain. There's
Afraid.
nothing to be had up there.
Except for fun times.
Yeah. Happy
The only
stuff.
one that goes up there is Stout. That's why he lives on the edge of town."
Why? Because you don't like it
Why do
anymore?
you sound like an Inuit?
It's kind of what they are.
Because I club you.
That, and I'm not a pirate right now, so shut up.
Just good.
I be the Inuit from up here.
Yes. See my
Great.
friend Nantucket. He will show you the way through the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, Tonto.
So the next place on the way is the blacksmith.
Hello, blacksmith.
It's just a couple houses down. In Binmar, he's a large man. Not very jolly, but he's large.
Does he have a white beard?
No,
Santa!
he doesn't have any beard actually.
Damn.
So he looks at you. He just starts grabbing supplies off the thing. Starts stoking the fire. Says, "You're going up the mountain, aren't you?"
Yep.
That's the plan.
Says,
Is it that obvious?
"Why else would you be here?
That is true.
To visit?
Says, you've got no one here to visit."
Nantucket.
How do you know I don't have a cousin over here?
Says he just looks at you
We are all family. You're
and
not part of it.
just says, "You don't."
This guy's good.
Oh, climbing supplies. How much will that set us back?
Says 50 gold for all of you. So he just brings out spikes for your shoes, pythons, climbing ropes,
Yeah.
basically climbing kits for each of you.
Ooh, a climbing kit.
Yeah.
I've
So
seen that.
basic climbing kits, but
Those would have
No.
helped me all those times I needed to climb something.
not in combat. It wouldn't have.
No, not in combat.
No. The same thing why you can't use a thievery kit in combat.
Would have
'Cause
double
it
killed
takes
you with
you,
a
like,
kick to the
5
face
minutes
with
to,
spiky shoes.
Get it all set up and everything, right? So it takes time to tie up the shoe, get it out of your pack, get it on.
Yeah, but times I didn't climb something would have been nice.
Yeah.
Who was the guy we were supposed to go see after that?
Stallo.
What's his name?
Get past this one part. That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Good luck.
I know. Stallo lives just on the edge of the town, closer to the mountains than anyone else. As you get there, you see that he's out there gardening
Gardening.
In the snow.
Says, welcome
in the
to
snow.
Oh, I want to talk to Stello.
He's a old hunchbacked man.
Oh, good.
Um,
All the hunchback.
like the others, he's got the slanted eyes, evergreen eyes, darkened skin, and you can tell that he wears his travels on his old body. You see he's missing a couple fingers. He's got a pock-marked face. And he turns towards you as you start coming up. And I sense travelers going up the mountains.
Man, everyone in this town is psychic.
Perhaps you know why we're going up the mountain?
He says, ask anyone around here if you're going up the mountains. They tell you you'd be crazy. Maybe that's true. How high up are you seeking?
It's not our height that we seek, but a destination.
In your travels up the mountain, have you heard of a hidden monastery?
Says,
It's not very hidden.
never seen it.
If you were to think of a mountain, that
Philosopher's Temple?
What?
Just looks to you and goes, never even heard of the place.
How about
Lying?
well, probably not, but no, that's horrible.
I'll leave it at
3 plus 17, 20.
What?
It's horrible, you know, horrible.
27.
Doesn't seem to be lying to you guys.
Have you,
What's the
do you
point
know
of
of
going
anybody
up there?
coming down from the mountains?
Says, I'm the only one that's ever gone up and back.
Have you ever taken supplies up there and left them?
Says, never taken supplies up there and left them. I've taken people up there. They've died.
That's reassuring.
So I've left them
Why did the people go up there? If you don't mind asking,
to
answering.
search for anything they could find. They've heard rumors of various riches or treasures, but how many times I've been up there, I've never seen a single thing.
So did they die on the mountain, or did you kill them because they're stupid?
Just looks to you and,
They're
well,
they're below me. Cut the rope! Cut the rope! Save yourself! Okay.
says
You didn't even stop to think about you, man.
they usually weren't hardy enough to make it up even the first peak.
Yay. Well, I know what's gonna happen to me.
What does Karen think? I imagine he's with us.
Yeah, Karen's there with you. He got himself a nice big coat of furs. Like, he's 3 times the size he was. Like, this is how big his furs are. Just look at you. Like, you can't even tell that he's looking at you. Just kind of like eyeballs in the...
Kind of like Kenny.
Yeah, kind of. And
What?
he just looks at you and goes, I guess we gotta go up.
No kidding. Out of the peak.
Says,
there...
maybe, he looks to Kinsey, maybe you can put your portal down and I can just come out when you make it there. She just looks at him and goes, I'm not putting down my portal here at all! It's gonna get covered in snow!
Oh, fuck, we got Tweedledee and Tweedledum that follow us up a mountain.
On the bright side.
And these other two.
I'm gonna cut the ropes. See you later without my featherfall ring ticket.
So Stallo comes back to you and he says, so you're not sure where you're going.
Out of all the peaks, is there any spot that you would say would be flat enough to have a monastery?
He says, have you ever been up the peak of a mountain?
I would say no.
They're not very flat.
I asked Kinsey and Anara if there would be a way to
Try.
use Arcana to maybe detect
Yeah.
When you say this to
Direction of it?
Kinsey, you see that she's also kind of like, she's in a small, like she's small.
Yeah.
Right? She's smaller than you and you're a dwarf.
Yeah.
And she's got like the kind of like ball of fur basically around her. And when you say something to her,
She's like, what?
she doesn't even see you. Like, she doesn't even look at you or anything. Like, she didn't even hear it. It's like Karen was right next to her, but you're like a couple feet away.
Okay, I go up to her.
Just, what do you want?
It's like, is there a way we can detect the temple or the cathedral?
Says,
It is.
not if it's not near here.
How close will we have to be able to detect it?
A few hundred feet.
Is there any cave systems up on top of this?
Cave systems on top of the mountain?
Where's the old
In the
church?
mountain?
He says, he asks Stallo, he says, Oh, it's the easy path. Way down to the south from here. It's not more than a few days' travel. If you want to go take a look yourself, but you won't need any of this supplies to go up that way.
So there's a cave system.
It says there's no caves up there.
So what else were you talking about?
The monastery that used to be there, or whatever it
It
is.
says there's nothing there anymore.
The cathedral, yeah.
Might be a good place to start, though.
We don't really have a direction to go anyway, so.
Is there anything irregular that sticks out to you in the mountains?
He just laughs at you. Everything's regular up there.
Well, this is going to be fun.
The blizzards, the avalanches,
I roll on a
the beasts.
Started to get angry.
It's nothing natural up this.
But something a little more than unnatural? Nothing's ever crossed your mind?
There's nobody that shows up in town randomly once a year and then leaves.
He says, the last time I took someone up here was probably 4 years ago.
And they died, I take it?
They made it just past the first peak, on the descent down.
I take it the descent was a lot shorter.
Yeah, they descended a bit too far too quickly.
They did. You have to watch yourself up there.
I'm so glad I have my ring.
He says, he just looks at
Not a
your,
ring, you're not gonna
looks
see
at
it.
your hand and he says, Featherfall. It won't help you when you fall down to the bottom of the mountain and can't get back up it.
Well, be alive still.
Not for long.
Question?
He looks to you.
Not you.
No. To who?
You.
The DM?
Yes.
Oh, yes?
If I just have that soul where it's cold resist, do I even have to bother with fire?
You have a soul that's cold resistant?
Where do you
Yeah, she
fire
does.
and cold resist?
No, probably not.
Then why do I even care?
Well,
For
you're,
switching.
okay, you don't care.
Until you fall and go, oh crap, I'm cold and fire, but I cannot switch.
Yes, but the cold one is the one where I can fly.
Yeah,
Is it?
it's the wind.
That board was such bullshit!
So there, fucker!
It's her paragon pack too, so
Yeah.
You guys just picked your shitty ass characters that didn't do something right.
Alright, Karen says it's
they're,
up there
they're all
somewhere.
good in
so
their own ways. So
When's the best time to leave? Today or tomorrow?
he looks up, says, "It's not gonna get any better tomorrow."
Is there any additional supplies we need?
He says, "Before we go, we should probably see the shaman. He'll grant a blessing to us."
Yeah, I'll take anything at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hurt.
He says, "Are you all ready to go?"
Sure.
All right.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
I'm not.
Shut up.
Let's roll end it then for now.
Boo.
9 o'clock, not bad. Went through a whole lot of shit, so. So next session, level up.
Hey.
Get me some wish lists.
I did it.
No, other than
Another one?
yes, another one.
Oh.
Get to work.
Wish
now.
list 2.
Probably don't need this guy anymore.
The first mate in the